Hey, we've been a while since we've been back in this seat. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, with Poke-Ception check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. What are you humming for?
Oh, I wasn't sleeping.
Hold on. Let me see. What do I do? Wake up! Top of the into you little maggot. Wake up. You're in Providence.
Wake up.
Oh my God, I love the video of a husky barking to that song. I'll have to find that. Anyway, I am your game master, Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, and joining us tonight is the Ragtag crew as you, hopefully, know and love them. I love that that is truly my catchphrase for these games, and I don't fucking care. Say hello, everybody!
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hello.
We're joined by Kristen.
Oh, you're starting with me. Fair enough. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I'm going in the order that I have in the layout for my guide here. So we have Kristen here the first.
Understandable. Hello.
Then we have Aeon.
That's me.
We're joined by Caitlin.
Yo, is it your favorite idiot here?
We're joined by Floof.
I am a birthday boy.
Oh,
At least I was a few days ago.
We'll get to you in a minute, Moth.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. No, it's good. We're joined by Lena.
Your time is coming, Moth.
Well, that was ominous.
Lena?
Should we be afraid?
Lena, was that necessary?
Be not afraid.
Dude, you know I love you. I was just messing.
I missed this.
Right.
We're joined by Redacted. I'll get to you in a minute. We're joined by Dell.
Oi, everybody!
Oh, hey, the Redacted sticker fell off. And we're joined by Thean.
I have a Pokemon poo. His name is Moonrocks.
Oh no! God damn it! Fucking hell, Reggie Rock!
You know, I didn't realize this until just now, but it's also kind of appropriate for where we are right now.
Yes! Yeah, because this is the area where Rock is. Yeah, this is in Pokemon Emerald. This is the area where you can find Regirock.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You see that little cave in the bottom right of the map?
Yeah.
You go in there, go up to the wall, go 3 spaces right, 2 spaces down, use Rock Smash, bam, you're in. You get Regirock with that.
Fucking, yeah. Fucking Braille bullshit. Who reads Braille? But anyway, how's everybody doing?
Hey.
I'm
Very
dealing with
good.
screaming children as my neighbors right now.
Oh, that's good.
Dear God.
Makes a really good sandwich spread.
That's fine. I'm recovering from
What makes you-
yesterday.
Hold on. Why did you say that after I talked about screaming children outside my window? It sounded
What?
like you were talking about the children. We're making good
No.
sandwich spread
Oh
from
my
what
God.
I just heard. That was awkward. Anyway.
What the hell?
Don't take this out of context, please.
Oh, yeah, I will move that down for you. There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah, I'll explain the meaning
Yeah.
when I actually.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Anyway, I'm also still recovering from getting whacked in the head yesterday.
Ouch.
Aw.
Yeah, no. Ever had those feelings where your back is turned and some bratty little kid decides to throw a plastic bottle at the back of your head?
I can't say that I have.
Immediately drop kicks them. Immediately. That's what
Well-
I would.
I didn't. Yeah, I sadly didn't get a good look at them, but I've also dealt with today with sore feet because, God damn it, when people say Sundays are quiet, never believe them. In fact, let that be a lesson to all of you. Never believe anything you hear, including that Brownie is a great DM. See, don't believe that.
Bruh.
I don't believe you when you say not to believe it.
To quote the spy, Oh, good. A concussion.
I do believe I have a concussion. Anyway, so it's been a while since we've been back in Hoenn, so I hope you guys are ready for the fun of escapades that is going to stand before all of you today, because, oh boy, we got a doozy of a session here. And I would also like to thank, just before we get started, just two big notes to bring up here. First of all, thank you, Aeon, for your help with this, bud. I truly appreciate your help with this one.
Hey, don't blame it on me when everybody starts screaming.
I'm
Wait,
doing
so
it.
if we get full into shit, we're blaming Aeon and only Aeon.
Yeah, I've been scapegoated.
My plan has worked. Anyway, no, don't. I bounced ideas off him. Basically, he helped me. But second of all, Morph. Morph, question for you, good sir. How would you like a little late birthday present?
Okay, I guess.
As per customary for JCG standard live streams, because it's your birthday on the part of this, you get a free lucky token, meaning you can re-roll any roll you do during today's stream.
Okay.
So in other words, you could...
the same way Kristen treated herself.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I didn't.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.
No.
Aw.
It's late. Also, I realize I don't think we actually did anything for Lena's birthday. That was a while ago as well, did we?
Wait, when is her birthday?
Wait, did we not?
Yeah, Lena,
Wait,
your
when is her
birthday, you had the same birthday as someone, didn't you, Lena?
Okay, here's how it works. First, it was Kristen's birthday, which I'm gonna guess is on the which I'm gonna guess was on the 4th, right?
No, my birthday's on the 5th.
Your birthday's on the 5th. Okay.
You were close.
Yes.
Very
Okay,
close.
so
You were close.
okay, so I was one day off. Sue me.
Revenge of the Chris.
Revenge of the Christ.
Yeah, I was one day off. So sue me, okay?
Nah.
So Kristen's was on the 5th. Which was Monday. Mine was on Thursday of that week.
So
Right.
Lena technically.
Mm-hmm.
So Lena technically doesn't. So you know what, Lena? You can have a lucky token because it's a late birthday present from me. So Lena, during this session, any roll you make, you can re-roll that roll once if you don't like it.
Wait,
You get
when is
one free
Thean-
reroll
Thean,
for
when
this
is your
session.
birthday?
My birthday was back in March.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, so I thought I'd ask.
Yeah. So
Okay, so now what about Moth? What about the
he
Moth?
gets
I got the same
he
thing.
got one
It
too.
was last week. He got one too.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I know you said that he gets one.
Yeah. So both you two, you
Both
get a
of
free
you
lucky
get one.
token.
Yippee.
Yeah. Everybody, no.
No.
No. Yeah. So just.
Offer it.
No. So just as a note, just remember to Lena and to Floof, you have to the end of this session to use it. If the session ends, your bonus treat is gone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a while since
You know
we've
what?
done
They're
this.
getting louder. I'm gonna close my window. They're getting louder.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I can hear them.
Anyway, so last time on Poke-Ception check, Team Unity had made their way further north out of the city of Moorville on the request of Team Tough Prism on trying to essentially going to go help them out with their situation, as there was news that they somehow had an encounter with a legendary candidate and news involving Roger as well. A very interesting dilemma. So the group headed north to basically deal with that. Along the way, they got stopped by a bunch of they got stopped by some nasty ground-type Pokemon the following morning. Audible gasp! As the group had split up and still waking up in their own timings, the group managed to reconvene after dealing with it, and also Ashlyn, the newest member to the group, ended up catching a new Pokemon to herself, a Trapinch! Huzzah!
Yes, it also has a name now. Yippee.
Huzzah! All happy
Huzzah.
days. But just as things were
All right,
looking on their
Erasmus.
Huzzah! Wizard surprise!
Emerges mortis spoons.
Anyway, God fucking damn it, I forgot how stupid his magics were. Okay, anyway. So, as you guys were finishing off this situation, you then were interrupted by a familiar name or presence. And I'm scared he's going to react again. Cynthia! Oh, no react.
I got my yelling out earlier.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. But as Cynthia came to basically warn you guys to basically not go any further with it, as the group leaders that were herding these ground type Pokemon ended up actually coming involved and taking the group away, much to Caitlin's dismay.
Oh no.
Why did you have to do that?
Because reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
So as the group so after that happened, Cynthia had mentioned that she was somewhat awaiting your arrival to a degree after you brought up the name of Katrina's parents, knowing the fact that there was a connection now involved to say that there was something of a workmanship now happening here, as Cynthia was talking to you guys, mentioning that she was in the area, but then basically was told to wait for you, and so she did. As this happened, Ashlyn had a reminder of her own, as she remembered that this was the place at the former base that she escaped from with Seth, her main ectric. As a reminder, is Zekrom's candidate, meaning the fact of that this was a heavy place for her to be in. As the rest of you were now reconvening to figure out your next stages of the plan, that is where we are going to pick up this session. So, Team Unity, at this point, you are all on the outskirts of the Moorville Desert. Cynthia has basically said that so Cynthia's going to turn to all of you at this point and say, well, involving how things are at this moment in time, there's something I think I should bring up to all of you before things go any further.
Ash is just standing there with her arms folded at this moment in time.
So as you know, the ground type group that you all fought against, they all escaped from the desert and rounded back up. From what we can tell, there was some kind of disturbance. And we think we found the cause of it. But I won't ask any of you to get more involved than you should need to, despite I know the fact that you are all, in your own ways, invested. So I will not ask you if you wish to intervene, but can I request your aid in either helping out the ground types or maybe even sorting out this signal? If none of you all want to intervene, then I will have to ask all of you to return back to Moorville until things get safely sorted. Or back to your campsite, or wherever you wish to set up spots.
At that moment, Camplar's brain clicks, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to pack up camp, didn't we?"
Oh shoot, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Don't worry, we will help with this matter as soon as we go all the way back and pack up. He's
Cynthia
feeling
blinks.
His face says it, but he feels really stupid right now.
Cynthia looks at you all with a blink, and then you just see a... Oh, I had heard how strong you were. I didn't expect at least one weakness to show up like this, though, but then again, you have been through a lot. Though I am kind of...
We've got somebody to blame for that. And she just side-eyes Raichu.
Sure. Raichu!
That, and because of that, we woke up so early in the morning.
I've always woken up early in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and start heading back to get my stuff. I'll be back. And Kemplar's gonna start moving down south.
Yeah, Tycho will go get his stuff too.
All right. I'll give you a few minutes if you wish to go get your stuff. I won't go any further, but I'm at least going to take a bit of a step in to go meet up with the group. If you wish, make your way a few steps in and head east when you enter. You'll find me there if you wish. Or you can come with or go help. It's up to you.
Got it.
Yeah. And
What about...
on the way back to the camp, since it's now the new day, I am going to have Tycho check on his portable grower.
I forgot about that.
You know, thank you for. You know what? Thank you for reminding me that it's a new day.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hey, Chris, you knew what you were getting into.
Oh, speaking of pickup, actually. I can do it too.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
god.
1d20.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Before we continue, I have to ask, what the frick is this thing?
So short version is some Pokemon have an ability called Pickup, which is that once a day you basically can essentially pick up an item that is basically in the area. So essentially once per day you can get a free item, so to speak.
We've been using pickup for nearly once every session.
Well, you're doing it once every session
All
now
right.
because bitch, I got it too.
All right. For
I
the
have a
portable
Pokemon with pickup as well, but I'm not gonna pick up anything.
Okay. Nothing was found. Hey, you got
15.
something.
Ah, look at that.
Let's go. 15.
Random
15.
status, healing, or medicine.
Very well. Okay, roll me a d6, Kristen.
5.
You find an
Say
awakening.
the 5s again for me.
You find an awakening.
Oh, cool, sick. I'll take that. Thank
You're
you.
asleep, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Awakening is sleep.
Okay,
no,
so
it cures poison.
No, it
so
kills
what?
burns.
No, it cures JCG streams.
Hey. It's not that bad.
All right, Chris. One more self-deprecating pun and you're out.
Oh well, that's it. DM's over. Bye, mom.
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm not doing the episode for you.
Okay, listen. In all fairness, the reason why I asked is because Thean put something in here and I didn't know what it was. That's why I was asking.
Oh, fair
Okay.
enough. That's fine. Okay,
it was
so
pickup.
that's fine. So as you guys do this, okay. So the rest of the group that are here, by the way, is anyone else going back? Is anyone else staying here, or are people going with Cynthia? What's the plan for the rest of the group?
Arlen is going to do the responsible thing, go back and get his stuff. He's not going to ask somebody else to do it for him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alan's going back.
Yeah,
In them.
I think.
Oh.
You want to go first, buddy boy?
I'll wait for everyone else to say what they're doing.
Okay. Momoko's gonna accompany Arlen and go back and get her stuff as well.
Okay, so Momoko, I'm going back. So there's just Holly, Katrina, and Ashlyn waiting with Cynthia right now. Are any of you three doing anything in particular?
I'm gonna have to really, like look at both Katrina and Ashley and saying she's like, if you want, you guys can follow Cynthia and I can get you guys stuff and we can meet up.
I'm fine with that.
Makes no difference to me.
Besides, I need to have a word with Mochi.
Chip.
Good enough.
She then gives like a motherly like that motherly stare towards Mochi, and she with her arms crossed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, on the last on the previous in-game day, I just needed to wait one more day for the berries to be fully grown.
Yep, I'll say in about 20 minutes you can have yourself there. So I'll say at this point, if you want it, the berries are grown.
I roll a d4 for that, right?
Yes.
Okie doke.
Yeah, Ashlyn will.
Great.
With Holly's request, Ashlyn will.
And
stay.
the berries that I was growing were person berries.
Okay, one person berry.
Rip.
I literally spent one to get one back.
You know what? I'll be fair. I'll be fair. You get two. I'll be fair.
What a
Okay.
gracious DM you are.
I do my best.
Okay.
So, so right now, so Holly's heading back. Everyone, so Katrina and Ashton, you're both there with Cynthia. Katrina, what are you doing?
Ash is staying.
Gotcha. Katrina, what are you doing?
She's gonna be following. She's gonna be following Cynthia.
Very well. Okay, so the rest of the group head back. Okay, so we'll get to the group heading back for a moment first. In a moment, we're gonna stick with Ashton and Katrina for a brief moment before we get to the others.
All right.
So as the rest of you all head off south to go get your stuff back, Cynthia turns to the both of you two, and she sort of gives off this sort of little. She sort of gives off this sort of little smile that sort of is just giving off a look at where she's looking at you. Just this. You got just quite the rowdy bunch between the lot of you.
Aye, you're telling me I've only kept them for a day.
Rowdy, but rowdy they may be, but some mean well.
Some? I sense some mistrust between your group. Is something the matter?
It is my problem. It is my problem, you. Mainly. There are people I trust.
Louise is just kind of. I mean, Katrina is gonna give a kind of a glance over at Arlen over here.
Oh, Arlen already left. Arlen left as he went down south.
It's just Katrina and Ashlyn left.
Never
He's
mind. Is he still there indeed?
It's fine. Don't worry. We'll just say for the context.
Okay. I'm gonna rephrase that too. She just kind of glances back at to where everyone else left. Then she's just gonna look down.
It's a long story.
Fair enough. I will not pry. I know that a girl has to keep her secrets for both good and bad reasons, so do not worry. But for what it's worth, you seem to hold at least some trust the fact that you are with them. So that at least says something.
I'm working on it. It's not easy.
That's fair. Well then, do you two want to accompany to meet up with the rest of those groups? You might as well go see how they're doing after the encounter with all of you.
That's fine.
Very well. If you would, you can follow me. So at that point, Cynthia is going to walk a little bit to the east there. Do you both follow?
Yes.
Okay.
Very well.
Wait,
So-
where's okay? Is Momoko is
Momoko's
think
gone
Momoko went
south. Yeah, Momoko went
Okay.
south as well. So, as you two head into the eastern direction with Cynthia, the rest of you, as you're heading back, I would like all of you walking back
Oh, here
So
we go.
to roll me a perception check for me, please.
Roll credits.
Okay.
Yay! Also, Dan, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh,
Yeah,
10.
Wait,
just confirming, the
wait,
people who
Del,
are
this-
walking back.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not us,
walking
Del.
back.
It's not us, Del.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood that. Ignore my roll
Oh
then.
my god.
I mean, that's not
That's
too
fine.
bad.
Yeah, so so that's Floof, Thean, Caitlin. Okay, perfect. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Things across the board.
That's not too
Okay.
bad.
Okay, so you all get your stuff. And do all of you head straight back after you've gathered the belongings, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Templar would help make sure everybody got their stuff first, but yeah, he would head back.
Okay. You all get your stuff, and you all make your way back. Del and Ashlyn. Anyway, Del and
Yes.
Ashlyn.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, yeah, even with a 21, what the heck?
You'll see.
He sees everything.
You'll see. So,
He sees
Ashlyn.
all, sees all, and sees all.
So, Katrina and Ashlyn, as you're following Cynthia, you then come across a small little spot that has a small little sign and a makeshift like tent. And right there, you see a very familiar group.
Ah. You want to go and say hello to your wee pals? And she looks down at the trapinch.
Trap it. Trap it. It just tilts its head at you.
The group you were with, you want to go say hello? And she
Trip.
points towards all of them.
It tilts its head the other way.
You know what? You're just fine. And she's gonna lean down and just pat its head.
Is this like the Pokemon version of me?
And then she'll lightly pick it up, and then she'll go over to the rest of them and place it down and be like, "Go on then. We're your friends. Off you pop."
Trap. So the trapinch slowly walks forward as you do that, and the other group of Pokemon there, they turn to look over. They're not really paying much mind there, but there is some mingling there for a bit. Meanwhile, the three figures then turn to look in your direction and go, "Oh, hello. Oh, it's you again. Cynthia. Oh, I see you've arrived. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I brought some people with me for the meetup bit. I was wondering if there's been any news on what's been found lately. Right now, nothing yet, ma'am. We're making progress, but so far, not much. That is a problem. But no worries. I can handle the rest of it. I've got some friends here who might be able to help out with this, but they might also be able to give you some protection, depending on things too. Oh, well, we don't want to impede on these challenges. All of you are... you guys are all challengers for the challenge, are you not?
We are.
Yes.
Oh, Alan!
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Oh, sorry, I'm on autopilot, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh
Don't
my
worry. Yeah, so currently speaking to Katrina and Ashlyn.
Yes.
Very well, very well. Well, I do apologize for the way that these former troublemakers have caused you in all of this. Trapinch. As Ashley, your Trapinch just hears this and just turns to look over at the one who called Ruffian, and you just see Trapinch's maw beginning to open, like he's like,
Ay, be nice.
Trapinch.
Nice. And she just leans over and is like just petting the head and the top of the maw.
Trapinch.
Oh.
he feels the pat and he just sort of instinctively raises his head. Raises the head up to sort of, you have to reel your hand back a bit as it's sort of,
Yeah, it's all right. Calm yourself. Oh, okay. Calm yourself down now.
He's like one of those like crocodiles.
The next thing you know, when it's happy, it's just gonna do an
oh God! Oh yeah, that's right. Happy
crocodiles.
Oh yeah.
She'll start making laser gun sounds.
Yes. Laser gun.
To think when you're a crocodile, that's a nice noise. When they're an adult one, run.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the next thing you're going to be doing is reliving Star Fox 64. Go barrel roll!
Go barrel.
What do you mean?
Ah,
What do you mean?
somersault.
What do you mean? They're just giant river puppies. You just
Use the boost to get through.
I love all of you. Anyway, so
I don't understand some of you.
as this conversation's occurring, the two of you witness something as the ground types begin to react. Kemplar, with a 21,
Oh my god.
you are the only one of the group who catches some wind of this as well. Told you I wasn't done with you. You actually,
Okay.
well, Kemplar, as you are heading back with the group, the rest of the group heading up north, you do see a bunch of Pokemon heading out of the desert, and they're all running. The thing about it is they're all ground-type Pokemon. There is a Cacnea that is amongst the group. I didn't get the sprites in time, but there's a Cacnea there who watches the ground types run away and looks at the group befuddled, notices all of you, and begins to run the northern direction as they all run away. You all witness this.
Oh, the Cacnea is running the opposite direction?
The Cacnea is running north. The ground types have headed west, out of the desert.
Okay. Ah.
Templar, you are the only one who sees this at the distance.
That's odd.
That's odd.
Do you see that off in the distance? A bunch of Pokemon running west of here out of the desert.
Would
Except for one Cacnea that's running north.
be able to see to see it once Kemplar pointed it out?
With Kemplar pointing it out, the group who went back for the tents, you do see all of these Pokemon now at this point. You see about 5 ground types heading west and a Cacnea running away as it turned and saw Kemplar and ran north.
Oh. Do you suppose it's heading back where we were before?
Well, either way, we got to tell everyone else about those other ground types that are running west.
What a phenomenon that this is turning out to be. Let's head back.
That usually means there's something up. Yeah, right. Yep, let's head back.
Yeah. As you're all heading back, Holly, did you still want to have a word with Raichu?
I'm probably gonna wait. We can do this first, and then later on, when it's more like, I imagine she's gonna wait until later.
Okay.
When less stuff is happening.
Yes.
All right. While you guys are all heading north after Kemplar pointed out these ground types and such running, Ashlyn and Katrina and the Cacnea, Ashlyn and Katrina, you witnessed something different.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me get the music.
Oh, thanks.
There we go. Get the right music.
Boy.
So, Ashlyn and Katrina, as you are not mingling, I don't know if this is the right word. All of a sudden,
I'd say mingling is kind of.
That's fair. You actually witness the ground type Pokemon freeze in place. Even
Does this include her Trapinch?
It does.
Eh? That's no normal. Hey, you alright? She's gonna lightly poke its head.
It does not react. However, as you look down at the rest, you see that even the Donphan is just stood there shaking.
Alright, something's not right here. She
Oh,
will pick up
boy.
her Trapinch in her arms and stand.
Can I sense if there's any paranormal phenomenon happening in this area.
Okay. You do not.
Oh, I don't even need a roll?
Well, actually, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I can tell you right now, there is nothing to do with the occult. I will tell you that right now.
No, I don't sense any paranormal activity.
Any idea what's causing this? And she will look towards Cynthia.
Well, there is one thing that we're looking into. These ground types have been acting very peculiar for a while now, so to be honest, that's actually the reason why I was sort of in the area. Yeah, for the most part, these ground types have been having their happy moments here in the desert, but for the past few days, more and more of them have been leaving.
Oh, someone's
Why?
causing it.
We actually do not know, but from what we can tell, the majority of them flee in fear. A few of them, as he looks down at the group, the rest of these fellas are not the same. We thought if we returned them back, we could safely figure out what was going on. But we have checked every sort of area we could in this desert area, and so far, to the south, to the east, and to the northwest, we have found no traces of anything. The only place we haven't checked yet is the northeastern area. And that's where I would say I would step in. I was going to check on that area, and figured I'd see if it could work out. That was when I got the call that all of you would be heading in this direction. And considering that you were probably wanting to get a hold of me anyway, I figured I'd see about a compromise to see if we could actually work together to have a look at this. That is, if you're willing to help out, that is.
Question. Is the base up that direction?
From your recollection, it is.
Then Ashlyn gives no hesitation, and she just looks to Cynthia again and goes, "If it's involving that base, I'm gone.
Oh.
No matter what."
I'll go for the Pokemon.
You're going to stick around here. Very well. Ashlyn, we'll probably wait to see what the rest of your comrades will get involved with. Might as well see if there's strength in numbers if it's towards this area that you're aware of from the sounds of it.
That's fine. Is Trapinch still being a bit odd in her arms right now?
Yes. Trapinch
Okay, then I'm
is
gonna say
actually...
she's gonna return it
Okay.
for comfort, for comfort reasons, to see if that'll help it.
That's fine.
Is Pumpkin getting affected by what they're reacting to?
Pumpkin is showing no signs. In fact, Pumpkin turns to you and gives a head tilt.
Interesting.
Seems the only Pokemon are affected here are the ground types. Wonder what's going on though.
Who knows? At that point, the rest of your group is now seen entering into the desert area. And I will say with the reminder of where Cynthia told you all to go, the group who went for the supplies, you now see Cynthia, Katrina, and Ashlyn all there with the familiar group of Pokemon and elderly gentlemen from before.
All right. What?
I think Lena's just mumbling to herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. As Tycho is regrouping with them, he'll wave over to them and go, "Oh, are we late?"
No, there's something weird going on with the ground types here. They're all freezing up and gone weird. Not sure why. Even happened to my Trapinch, so I put her back at the ball.
Oh, question. Are they all looking in a singular direction?
That's a good point.
As you're looking at the group, you see that they all are looking in the northeastern direction.
That's where the base is.
So you'll
Hmm.
will pretty much stand right where the group is and look in the same direction they are.
From your direction, all you see is a vast desert to the northeast. There is something in the very, very distance, but it's still a bit of a trek to get there. But you can see something. Ashlyn, you know exactly what's in that area from your last time you were here.
Yeah, she's just standing there when she looks in, like when she sees the fact that they're all looking in that direction. She looks over and it's just. So swear to God, I thought I shut that whole thing down the last time I was bloody here.
Sorry. What are you talking about?
The base I was in is up in that direction where they're all looking. I'm wondering if it's something to do with it. And it better bloody no be.
I'm thinking the same thing. Should we
Yeah,
should we
bloody-
go over there and investigate?
Wait on everybody else first. See what their thought is.
Considering that it's making all the ground type Pokemon head west, it's worth checking out. Templar replies as he's rolling his shoulder.
I'm gonna say after sending Trapinch away, she brings out Fury instead.
Okay.
I did my best here, all right?
Gives it a head pat. Gives it a head pat.
Ah, I see the rest of you all are here. Well, to give the short version, we're thinking of basically either splitting up into two groups or figuring out what's going on here. The ground types have been getting crazy, as you can tell, but we got two different options on what we're doing here. If some of you want to stay to help look after these guys, you're welcome to do so. But if you're wishing to do so, then I'm heading up to the northeast area to check on the last area that these guys have not checked out. Concerning what your friend here has mentioned, if it's something to do with what she's connected to, then it's obviously something major up there. And I wouldn't be opposed to some help. But if you don't want to and you want to get out of the way, or if you feel like you're not ready to get involved in something, then you can either help out here, or I would suggest turning back to Moorville and staying there until the time passes.
The sooner that we get this resolved, the sooner we can go help that Azelf. So we're going with you. Or at least I am.
I am
I am
too.
as well.
Me too.
So that's 4. What about the rest of you 3?
Wait, I thought Katrina was staying with the Pokemon. Wait a minute.
Oh, well,
Yeah. So the option, so to sum up for you guys, if you want to decide for yourselves, is you got 3 options. You can go with Cynthia to the northeast area and check out what's in that direction. You can stay here and look after the ground types with the gentleman, and obviously it's leaving the group for that point. Or you can turn around and head back to Moorville and stay completely out of the way until things pass over.
I did say that I'll go for the Pokemon, but
Just check. No, it's just you said you will as well.
Okay.
So didn't know if you were saying you said you will as well, whether you were going with Cynthia or staying with the group, because after you said it, I was confused.
yeah. Yeah. Well, if something is making the Pokemon weird, making the Pokemon act weird, and it's not paranormal, then she does want to figure out what the heck is going on and see if she can help them.
Fair enough. Okay. Holly, Momoko, Arlen, what are the 3 of you doing? Or what are you 3 doing in this situation?
We started this journey as a team. We're ending as a team. You're not leaving me behind. Again.
Man, everyone is ragging on Mochi.
Yeah.
Rascal.
Holly nervously just kind of fidgets a bit before looking at Mochi. She wants to help, but at the same time, Mochi's proven that he is especially during the ground type fight where he would just refuse to listen to her. She feels like she doesn't want him to get hurt, but also not to like just go in there guns like I would say guns blazing or lightning blazing. So I maybe it's best if I stay here to help the Pokemon. She doesn't like she's just like she's very like nervous like I think that might be better.
I won't be opposed. What about you, Momoko? What are you doing?
If Holly's gonna stay here and watch after the Pokemon, I'm gonna stay here and help her. Because considering how nervous she is, I think she would need all the help that she can get. You okay with that, Holly?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. She then puts her hand on Holly's shoulder and rubs it. It's gonna be okay. I'm here to help you, okay?
Thank you. She then looks at like Mochi to see like what his like reaction is. Like, Mochi, we're going to stay here, okay?
Sure. He sort of turns his head a little away.
At this point, Moeko's gonna look down at Blossom. You wanna help me look after these guys?
Tika? Tika? It tilted its head a little bit, then gave a nod. Like, it's happy to go along with whatever's needed.
Good girl. She then pats Blossom on the head.
Very well. Okay, so to sum up the whole thing here, I'm just going to verify this. I'm going to ask each of you one at a time, and we'll verify for the group on what's happening here. So one at a time from back to the front. Arlen, what are you doing? Base, group, or town?
Base.
Base. Okay. Momoko.
I'm guessing
Good
group
night,
is.
Mom.
I'm guessing group is the Pokemon with these gentlemen here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, well then group.
Okay. Holly.
Group.
Templar.
Group.
So you're staying with the Pokemon?
I'm going to help.
So you're going.
That's what base is.
Oh
Yes.
God.
I was thinking base. Okay, that's where everybody is. Right now.
Yeah.
Nice boy, but about as mixed up as a Rubik's Cube.
That's a good one.
I believe the rest of us said base.
I'm checking. I'm just checking. Okay, so Kepler, base, right?
Base, yes.
Okay. Okay. Katrina.
Base.
Okay, so you're going with the group. You're going up to the northeast, right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm all about that base. About that base. No
Fair enough.
Sing it.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah.
Ashlyn.
You already know where I'm going.
Just checking. And Tycho.
Yes, base.
Okay, so
Base.
no. Okay, so Holly. Yeah, so
Wait,
Holly.
based?
Based on what?
Based. Just based.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I prefer Puro Man.
Okay.
Anywho.
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so those of you that stay in with the group, which is Holly and Momoko, as Cynthia looks and goes, all right, I trust you two to keep these gentlemen and these Pokemon safe.
Yes, we will do. We will do everything we can to help, but please be careful, everyone. I don't want you to get hurt, and if anything happens, just please give us a call, and we'll be there to help as soon as we can.
So far, danger has been the life of this team. So, what's gonna change, right?
Yes, indeed. What's the worst that can happen?
He's just going to. Oh, he's going to shoot a nasty glare towards Arlen. Like, it's a look that says, "Don't say that."
Ashlyn's not even paying attention, but she does give a little bit of a snide. You have no idea. As she's looking in the direction of the base.
Please just be careful.
Yes, yes. We will be careful.
All right. Okay, well, those of you coming with me, please stay close. The rest of you, please keep these gentlemen safe. The rest of you, follow me. We've got a base to look at.
Ashlyn's already walking.
Fair enough. So, as Cynthia's heading north, okay, so as all of you head up to the north area, let's see.
Arlen, get over here.
Get over here!
Come here! Come here! I want you.
Catch you ladies later. I promise we'll be careful.
Typical suave Arlen fashion.
Well, the gentleman always keeps his promise.
Wait, did I? Okay. So.
Mental gen.
All right. So, as all of you head off in the northeastern direction, the journey up north is a little bit of a strain. Though the weather's not as hot as it normally is for certain aspects, it is causing a little bit of a strain for some of you, especially those who are not used to the heat, Cypher. So it is a hardish journey to go through, but not to the point of where it's annoying, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And as you all head up...
Tycho's getting a bit winded. I'm used to sandy beaches, but not just sandy.
You'll get used to it eventually.
You'll get used to it eventually.
Sure.
Kemplar is looking for... Kemplar is keeping his eyes open for friends, but they're not around because all the Pokemon are running away.
Yeah, as you are all heading north, you see a couple of other ground types now heading out of the direction. This time heading out of the northern exit to the desert area.
Oh. Ew.
And as you all make your way north, Ashlyn, you're able to point this out of the direction on where to go because you are vaguely familiar with where you are going.
Yeah, she's kind of leading. I'd say she's leading the way, yeah.
And as you head up north, following the directions, to Ashlyn, you come across a very familiar sort of dead-end-like area. But something is off about it. As you all arrive...
Is it the same as when she was leaving?
Minus the large landslide that is now blocking the majority of the door.
Huh.
We should probably get ourselves on the map. We're coming out of what? Down here?
Yeah, I'd say you guys are roughly down there if you wish, or if you guys want to stay as close vicinity, you can do.
Okay.
It is a lot smaller. I just forgot to scale the math, but I will say the landslide is currently blocking this 15-foot door.
Okay.
And Ashlyn, as you arrive there, you do not remember the landslide there the last time that you were there.
Interesting. I didn't remember this, at least. This landslide's new. She's gonna walk up and kind of inspect it.
Okay.
This landslide that is clearly 50 feet taller than herself.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll do better.
No, I'm kidding. That's fine. It's fine. I'm just making a laugh out of it.
That's fine.
If they were trying to conceal the entrance, they didn't finish the job.
I don't
Was
think
it,
that's...
was it like this before?
No, it wasn't.
Hmm.
Okay
I
then.
would remember causing a landslide like this.
Either they're trying to hide themselves or they're covering their tracks, I bet.
Not sure.
Well, if that's the case then, Ashlyn, you escaped through this very door, right?
Aye.
Then in that case, as she pulls out a Pokeball, then maybe we should clear this up. Stand back a moment. And she throws a Pokeball, and you watch
Is it
as
what I think it is?
as the ball flies out.
Yep,
know
the big boy.
Yeah,
Yep.
there he is.
The boy.
Yep,
there he is.
I better start rolling.
Whoa.
Here comes the boy.
Ah, that should help.
Chop! Okay, Garchomp. I think it's time we do a little bit of land clearing. However, as Garchomp strikes the first part of the landslide, you see Garchomp beginning to shiver now.
Hold on, Cynthia.
Wait.
I didn't think using Garchomp is the best idea at this minute.
Garchomp, the Mach Pokemon. It is said that when one runs at high speed, its wings create blades of wind that can fell nearby trees.
That's real.
Is that an actual one?
That's real, yeah.
It's real.
That's real.
Wow.
Yeah. 'Cause it does have wings,
Yes.
so...
Yes. Garchomp is ground 2, right?
It is, but it's no ordinary ground type.
Even still, it seems to be affected by this at the same time.
Well,
Yeah, whatever is behind in the what the landslide is blocking, seems to have an overall effect on the ground types around it.
Chomp! And as you say, this Garchomp strikes into the landslide, and with a few still scratches, and despite shivering, clears the landslide so you can able to make your way in.
Well, fair enough.
Do not.
Ashlyn won't even bother waiting. She's just gone straight in.
Alright. Tycho will follow, but... Oh, did she return the Pokemon already?
Yeah, she did.
It's a good
Best
thing
say-
Kepler got that Pokedex entry when he did, so I guess everyone's going in now, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yep, he'll go in.
everyone. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Fun for you, or...
I'll let the
Yes.
next. So, as you all make your way inside, it is dark for the most part. But as you do, give me 1 second.
Okay.
As you enter in, Ashlyn.
Ooh, creepy ambience.
Ashlyn,
Hello.
I would actually like you to roll me a D100 for me, please.
Ooh.
78.
78. Okay. You do feel a small moment as you enter of, what the hell am I doing? But you're able to compose yourself as you enter into this sight.
Hi,
You see her
astronaut.
begin to tremble very slightly before it's just a...
Ignore the
then it
astronaut.
stops.
Yeah. No, the astronaut is Kempa. He found a spacesuit.
I called it. I fucking called it. I called it when this happened.
If you're fighting for the biohazard suit.
I guess make us bigger?
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, already on it. Don't worry. I'm going to make you guys bigger as you go. Just place yourselves on the map and I'll make you guys bigger for what's coming up.
All right. I'm.
Super size me,
Also,
please.
yep. Also, if any of you guys want a certain Pokemon out, you are allowed to. I will say at this moment, though, I'm giving you one chance to bring out a Pokemon of your choice, or if you want to keep them in the ball, you have that permission if you want to.
All right.
I'm
She.
keeping Fury out because she was with Ashlyn the first time she went through here.
I'm gonna switch out Pumpkin with Puppet.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm switching out to Coco.
Okay.
For all I'm going to say Pico's just still like riding in the front shirt pocket, staring out.
Fair enough. Kemplar, what about you? Are you getting anything out at this point or not?
No. Not
You're
right
stay.
now.
You're keeping without. Okay. Okay. Tycho, as you send out Coco,
Oh shoot!
It's a
forgot.
ground
Coco
type.
begins to shiver. So I can
Oh
now
my God, I'm
reveal.
stupid.
So now I'm going to reveal the effect of this area because now you're within the halls of the base. If any of you send out a Pokemon that is a ground type, or if any of your Pokemon that you have out has a ground type move, they are currently out of action for 1 turn, meaning they are stilled with fright.
I'm good. Hell yeah, I got a rock move
I-
instead.
I'm
good.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Or to be
I'm good.
specific, there is an overwhelming presence of something.
All right.
Tycho,
And
as you
it's
said,
not-
yeah. No, it's not a cult.
Okay.
Tycho, as you send out Coco, Coco goes, whoop-ah, oh, whoop-ah, and just buries its head right in your leg.
He wants to give it head pats, but he doesn't have gloves
Use
on.
your sleeve. Use your sleeve.
All
Oh
right,
god, I'm
he
off
just
the screen.
There you
No,
go, I gotcha.
he'll pretty much pat Coco's head with this sleeve. Hey, it's okay. It'll be okay. Jeez, it looks like a massacre occurred in this hallway.
Was it like this when Ashlyn left?
The last thing that you remember was that you affected the power. You didn't affect any damage in the area.
I screwed the power in this building, but I didn't do any of this.
Maybe screwing with the
is-
power caused some of this to happen?
Didn't think so. There wasn't any kind of explosion on the way out.
Who said
I
it had
don't
to be
like
an
this.
explosion?
Even still.
Right then. Should we see about investigating in what the oops hit my desk. Should we see what should we set about investigating what's causing all of the ground type apes to freak out?
Yes.
Sounds good. I would recommend that we all stick close. Ashlyn, you said you know this base. Do you think? Can you think of anywhere in this base that could be really important, where something that could be affecting the ground types would possibly be?
I'm not sure about hugely important and affecting ground types, but I do remember a science lab in here. That's where I found Seth.
At the mention of a science lab, he's going to perk up.
It's not the kind you think. And she looks towards. She gives Tycho a serious look.
Well, it's worth investigating, right?
Aye, just didn't expect any good things for it. And she's gonna start going in the direction. Come on, Fury.
All right. And he will follow.
Did the rest
Come on,
of you?
Coco. Just stay close.
Okay, so did the rest of you follow, or what are you guys doing?
I'm following.
Following, yeah.
Follow the leader.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader.
Okay,
I'm glad
so
someone else had that same thought. I'm glad.
Ashlyn, when you say science lab, what kind?
Experimentation of Pokemon. Tubes. That kind.
Huh?
Katrina clenches her fists at her side.
I broke out Seth through one of them. There was a big one in the middle, and then there were smaller ones, one of which he was inside of.
Are there any left here?
I dinna ken. I've not been here since I left.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and I both.
We free any Pokemon that are trapped here.
If there are any.
Still, what exactly was this base exactly, Ashlyn?
A base for the team of Lone Wolf.
Huh.
Oh.
I've heard that name running around. There's apparently a few of them deciding to cause some trouble in Sinnoh as well.
Aye. They're voting the candidates for some reason. Can it be good, considering?
No. It can't be. Well, let's have a look at this lab. I don't know what we'll find there, but if it's anything based on your former knowledge of this place, we might be able to find something or something that can give us a clue on what we're looking for. Lead the way, Ashlyn, and just be careful, okay?
Aye. She's leading the way.
Very well. Do all of you stay close? Do all of you do anything on the travel?
Katrina's going to be keeping an eye out for any signs of life. Maybe
Okay.
trap Pokemon specifically.
He will. Tycho will be on the lookout too.
Okay. Those of you who are keeping an eye out for things, roll me a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
I'm going to say
All
Ashlyn
right.
won't. I'm going to say her thought is just on getting to the lab. Everyone else can look for stuff.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
I'll say Cynthia is keeping an eye for that. Well, fucking hell, there we go, 26. I'll say
He sees everything!
Yeah. Cynthia will
sees all,
Yeah.
and sees all.
Yeah, Cynthia's going to stay at the back, by the way. She's going to keep an eye on the rear just in case anything's going to come out the back. She's keeping an eye on the rest there. Okay, so Arlen is the only one not paying attention. Is that correct?
Yeah, Arlen is trying to figure out what the hell they were doing here.
Okay. You know what? You know what? Roll me a general education check, Arlen.
Oh, I got excited.
We'll get to his one sec. So, Kemplop, you're welcome. Bless you. So,
Goody, this is not going well. My
an
2.
8.
Better than
Okay.
average. I'll
Okay.
take it.
No worries. So, Katrina and Tycho, as the two of you are looking around the area, nothing catches your interest except the sight of some darkish style halls, lights flickering on and off in very big intervals from each other. You see doorways that have been smashed in. You see bits of things all over the place. You see wires all over the place. The only thing that catches your eye from your two perspectives is one large claw mark. And it goes on for about 20 feet.
Oh my god. The size of this claw mark. This has to be a 20 feet. What could have made this?
A Pokemon, perhaps?
Probably running along the hall.
That's or a Pokemon gargantuan enough to make it, but still small enough to fit through the hall.
Kemplar.
Doesn't
Would
come
we
to
be able-
mind, though.
Could
Yep.
we figure out the species of the Pokemon based on the claw mark?
If you would like to, I will give you one chance with a Pokemon education check, if you'd like.
Okay.
To answer, but before we
Okay.
get to that first, Kemplar,
Oh.
from your perspective, you can hear a few noises from your vicinity as well. You hear the sounds of electrical sparks in the distance. You hear a very heavy wind from the wind outside blowing into the base. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary from your perspective. In your vicinity, there is no sign of anything.
Sparks of electricity and a few gusts of wind. Okay.
Yes.
The work is trying to pull me back in, so I have to repeat myself here.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So roll me a Pokemon education check, those who wish to try to discern the marks. Oh,
there it
jeez!
Damn. That was two
66,
sixes.
baby.
That was 2 6s.
I don't remember why I have a 1 modifier on
Sure, I guess I'll have Ashlyn do it. Why not?
on my Pokemon
yeah.
education.
Okay. No worries. Oh my
That's fine,
god!
14. That's fine.
Look at
I got a
these
6 and a 1.
numbers!
Damn.
Dang. Hi.
I'm the lowest.
High
but, yeah,
rollers.
that's fine.
Okay. So, with the to the 15 and the 14, you're able to determine that the Pokemon that would cause this, there is a heavy implication that this is something that definitely would have sharp claws. As you can see, 2 faint claw marks, one going across the top and the bottom, alongside the big one that's going alongside. Whatever this is something with 3 claws. Kemplar, nothing gets the same for you. You get the similar vibe. Tycho, at the sight of the 3 claw marks, I'll say that you're able, despite this isn't your forte, you have a very good feeling that the type of Pokemon this would cause is something of maybe dragon-like. Maybe
A dragon type Pokemon of some kind.
well, not specifically, because I'll say because you got higher than 25, you're able to determine, oh, wait, no, they're not sharp enough to cause dragon. This appears to be something that may be called a dragon, but not a dragon.
All right. Hey.
Well, what
How
the?
did I get a better? How did I get a better
Whoa.
look at this huge
Whoa.
claw mark?
Oh,
It's
Del,
some-
you okay?
Sorry, my screen changed images somehow.
Oh, no worries.
This may have been caused by a Pokemon that is like a dragon, but whether or not that Pokemon was dragon type, I don't know.
So it could be something like Charizard or something like Drodigan, basically.
Isn't Dredigan a dragon type?
Maybe.
Aye.
Oh, but
Both
now.
claws.
Oh, now I'm wondering if such a Pokemon is still here. Only one way to find out.
Well, let's just
Let's
hope
keep
that
going.
anybody here didn't heart it.
Interesting.
So, do you all carry on? Do you all carry on further in?
Yep.
Yep.
Ashlyn continues
Yes.
leading the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you go further in, with the help of a bit of directions from Ashlyn and a bit of few navigational changes due to the fact of how the place has fallen apart, you are able to find your way into a room of tubes.
Ooh.
Look, just like Ashlyn said.
Is there anything in
Yes.
the tubes?
Get to that in a sec. So, as all of you enter inside, Ashlyn, Ashlyn, I would like you to roll me another D100 for me, please.
23.
23. Okay. As entering the room, you're suddenly hit with a shock of memory. And you are
Memories flooding
able...
back.
Yep, you are able to recall pretty much the entire events that you went through again. You're able to remember the chase. You're able to escape. The amount of people and Pokemon that were aiming to catch you. The fear on what could have happened to Seth if you never got him out. The fact of even to you. Ashlyn, as long as you... so now with this, with that 23, for the rest of the time that you're in this base, all of your skill checks have a -3.
That's fine.
Oh, boy.
That's fine.
All right. You all right, Ashlyn?
Room again.
You all right, Ashlyn?
No. She's gonna walk forward and immediately... How different is this room compared to the last time she was here?
As you are checking the room, you see that 2 of the tubes have been smashed open. That it looks like that maybe the result of your escape might have caused something. But from your view of things, you're able to see that the 2 tubes to the left are intact, or rather the one that Seth was in, you find is still fully operational despite you getting it out. The one in the bottom right, where Cynthia and Kemplar is still intact. But the rest of them are all broken, and the one in the middle has a single crack inside of it, in the large one in the middle.
She's gonna kind of... Which one did you say was the one Seth was in?
This one.
This one, yeah. She kind of goes towards that one.
And
Kind of does that Shadow and Maria shit and puts her hand on it.
Fair enough. I see Louise is checking. I see Katrina's checking one. Are you looking in that tube as well, Katrina?
Yep, she is.
Okay.
Tycho will be looking at this tube right here.
Fair enough. Okay, so for the tubes, Ashlyn, looking at the one that Seth is there, you don't see anything out of the ordinary to it except that it has gone dark. However, it is still empty, but there is a paper still in the little latch part at the front where the key or the door would be for entering into the tube. You see the phrase Pokemon Manectric, candidate Zekrom, current status breathing but not functioning. Witness report states 3 days before examination. And then you see a large red note beneath the bottom of it. Extraction process escalated. 24 hours from note.
Can she take it?
Certainly. Katrina, the tube you're looking at, there is nothing inside of it. There is not even a paper.
This one's empty.
Tycho, the one that you're at, there is nothing inside of it. However, yours has a paper in it.
All right, he'll take it and read it over.
The name is the Pokemon name has been rubbed out by something. However, the candidate is in pure view. Candidate Absol. Oh, sorry, it's candidate Cobalion.
Oh. Oh, the Seer. That's Seer's candidate.
Oh, what lucky break that Holly's not here.
Sears tank,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, the color is going to drain from his face. Oh, Scheiße. This one might have been for Sia.
Not surprising.
Sorry to bring up there. Kempler, what are you doing in all this? I apologize, mate. I didn't ask you what you were doing.
Well, that's okay. I was dealing with work crap anyway.
Oh, works out.
So how about we check out this tank over here then?
You're checking out that tube?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Cynthia is just keeping an eye on things as you guys are looking around for the most part. As you're looking at that tube, you actually do see a piece of paper in that one. But unlike the others to your knowledge, this one has a thumbs up emotion in the box in the corner as you see the following things on it.
Thumbs up shape, right?
You see a thumbs up like print on it, like as if to say, good, okay.
Everything is good.
This one,
Approved.
yep. This one states, name, biohazard. Candidate, Groundon.
Groudon. There's no M.
Biohazard
Ooh.
Groudon. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me consult the list real quick.
Not Groudon.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where the fuck was... Okay, Kempler's. The list.
Yeah.
That's canonical now. Somebody misspelled it.
Oh, shush.
That's. Oh.
Oh no.
I could have sworn...
You guys do know that the candidate for Groudon is not biohazard.
Yep. It's the camera up.
Yeah, the camera up had a different name. That's why
Magma
I
bomb.
was just... Magma Bomb. But Biohazard for Groudon? That's not right.
You do see
Strange.
one other thing on there, by the way. Next to where it says biohazard, you can see the first two letters of something else. N-U. And then the rest of it has been smeared.
I knew Smogon was behind this.
Oh my god.
Well played.
Curse.
And there's nothing else in the tank? Or...
Nothing in the tank, although there is one more thing about your paper, by the way, just before. I know Aeon was out of us, so sorry, Aeon. Kemplar, there's one more thing of your paper. Where the thumbs up emotion, where the thumbs up is on the paper, you do see the phrase extraction complete. Successful experiment. Candidate eliminated.
So they fucking killed it.
Well, shit.
Is that the first time we heard Kemplar swear?
Second.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a
What
third
hap-
if you count, damn it.
Fair enough.
What happened?
So
What's wrong?
They killed one.
What do you mean they
what-
fucking killed one?
They what?
They eliminated the specimen in this tank over here.
He's going to rush over to to Kemplar.
Apparently it's one by the name of Biohazard. Apparently it was Groundon's candidate.
That can't be
Groudon.
right.
It's Groudon.
Groudon, sorry, I'm trying to potato.
That can't be right.
Yeah,
Well-
Pet peeve.
Groudon's candidate is someone else, so either they misprinted this or they got the wrong Pokemon.
Or Groudon had more than one successor.
You know, that's a good point. I never thought of it like that.
Or, or on the off chance that it's the one and only candidate for Groudon was killed. I suppose that's why the ground Pokemon in the vicinity are afraid for their lives. It's a
Well,
wild guess, but
we still have a few other things to check, so
right.
keep looking. And the other thing I wanted to ask, there is clearly still power in this room, right?
There is a faint amount of it, yes.
Backup generators on.
All
Okay.
right.
That's fair. Aeon, you're trying to
Tycho
say
was gonna-
something there? Oh, 1 second first. I think Aeon was trying to say something twice during that.
Sorry.
Oh, you're absolutely fine. I get around to it eventually. So you said one of these tanks looked like it had been broken.
Yes.
Um,
The large one in the middle that you see there is a crack.
Harlan wants to inspect the damage. Does it look like it was cracked from inside or outside?
Roll me a general education. Actually, you know what? More fun like this. You think you're able to determine that it was cracked from the outside, but from your position, you see something on there. You see a paper. Or rather, you see a set of stickers. You see 2 stickers with a left arrow and a right arrow. The one to the left says the word Chrome. Oh, sorry, my apologies. I got my notes wrong. To the one to the left, you see the phrase the black. To the eastern one, the other one to the left, the one that's pointing towards where Katrina and Puppet are, you see the phrase the white.
And Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight.
Shut up.
Not the time.
That's a good one, though. I like it, though. Okay,
Yeah, it was good, but not the time.
Yeah. However, as you're looking from the pump, you see that the wires connecting, and with the help of where Ashlyn is, they are connected to an empty one where Puppet is, and you also see they're connecting to the one that Seth was in.
Ooh.
Ashlyn, you said you shut the space down on the way out, right?
Aye. I can't do no power. Why? She wanders over. Paper in hand.
A power that might have been keeping containment units working?
Shouldn't be possible. I shut down the whole bloody building.
No, he's saying that
Oh, I missed
by
one.
shutting down the power, you shut down the containment tanks.
Oh.
That.
It's at that point, as Arlen says that, you notice that on all of the tanks that are there, all of their doors are open.
Question.
Yes.
Was there anything in this tank, or is it empty? as well?
That tank is empty.
All right.
But the one that Puppet sees, there is a paper written on it, but slightly different.
Oh. That. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Does Puppet see the paper?
Yep, Puppet actually takes the paper out and shows it to you with his mouth. He picks it up with his mouth and goes,
What you got? What have you got?
And Katrina's gonna take the paper and look at it.
As you look at it, you see the following things. Name, and it's blank. Pokemon. Candidate, Reshiram.
There's no name on this one.
Oh!
But it's a Reshiram candidate.
Raid?
Hello,
We've been
Ray.
raided! Rock
We're
Phoenix is up with a
raided!
raid! Just in time for
Hello,
the dark.
guys. Thank you for the raid.
Yes, thanks for the raid. Oh, what a time for the raid.
We like to party.
Yes, we're having good
Yes.
lore
We
today.
like to party.
Who raided
oh yeah.
us?
Party.
Rock Phoenix with a guest of 2.
Oh.
Thank you.
And the party was.
Cool.
So, Katrina, you see that this one would have been a container for a Reshiram if there was some news of this one.
The name is blank on this one. But this tank was for a Reshiram candidate.
That may explain why it say. Does Ashlyn like see the ones that say the black, the white on the thing on the main one? Since you walked in?
Yes, you're able to point it out, or rather, if Alan points it out, you're able to see it.
That may explain why it says the black and the white on here.
Yeah.
Did we? Okay. As a refresher, did we learn? We learned what the Reshiram candidate was prior to this.
But yeah, Kempler
Correct.
has that list, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You do indeed.
While they're doing that, can I have Ashlyn check to see if a label she saw before is still on this one in the middle?
As a matter, sure. I'll say that. As a matter of fact, you would have seen it before. There is a
Is it still
sticker that
there?
it is still there, and it is above the console. Just you see the name Twilight.
Still here. She will take it off and hold it. I saw this label the last time I was in here. Something about a subject Twilight or whatever the hell.
Do you know anything about it?
No, just name. Nothing more.
But it still doesn't answer our question as to what's causing the ground types to go crazy.
Might be something further in then.
Oh.
Possibly.
Taiko is going to be doing some investigating in this room to see if he can find anything that might put them in the right direction.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me, please. Actually,
There's
roll
no
investigation
investigation in this.
All right. Sorry. Force of habit.
You're good.
Could Templar also double check to make sure there's nothing in all of these containers?
Sure. Okay. You know what? Roll. Have you both roll intuition?
Oh,
Intuition.
that's my
okay.
sucky roll.
All
It-
right.
Man.
I think at this point, Arlen is going to look at the relatively smaller tank that apparently held a Manectric. The freaking giant one in front of him. Maybe we should leave.
Could,
Yes, Del?
could I
What?
have? Sorry. Could I have Katrina attempt to to connect with any spirits that might be in this room. Because if a Pokemon had died in this room, she wants to see if they're still there.
That makes sense.
Okay. I believe you have to roll to find that, or do you just know if one's happened? Is there a limit on how long it lasts and such?
I don't think spiritual sensing is like a thing, but I could roll with an occult check to see if I can sense anything.
You know what? Sure. Let's do an occult check. Let's make this nice and simple to start with. We'll get to the
dead.
Technically, yeah. Tycho, all this information of all this happening here is putting you off here. Nothing comes out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll wait
Damn it,
for
that was my sucky roll.
27.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god!
Apparently everybody's on fire today. Goddamn.
All right.
Not literally, right?
Yeah, no.
No, not literally.
Kemplar, as you are looking around in some of the stuff around you, nothing sticks out of the ordinary for you. Just confirming, what were you looking for exactly?
To see if there was still anything inside of the tanks, containers.
Nothing inside of the tanks except the usual sort of look of what looks like a food bowl, a water bowl, some makeshift hay for what looks like a makeshift bed, and that's about it.
Okay.
So poor living conditions.
Yes.
Pet
Katrina?
store living conditions.
Yeah,
Yes?
essentially. Katrina, you pick up on something very strongly. With that 27, you're able to see something in the tank. But not in the way that you are familiar with them. As standing before you... wait, do I not have... Okay, your DM partially forgot something.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
That's okay.
To be fair,
You know what?
probably didn't expect her to ask this question.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Theater of the
Before.
mind. Okay.
That's all right.
Appearing before you is the ghost of a Nummel.
Oh god.
Ooh.
There's a presence here.
Huh?
And you said
In the tank.
she's gonna press her hand against the tank.
Wait, the one that was deceased, Biohazard?
Yes.
Yes.
And as she
Assuming
mentions,
only Katrina can
Who's
see
asking in
this.
character?
with that 27, I'll say to Kemplar and to Tycho, you see something eerily shaking in the air. Katrina sees this thoroughly. However, Katrina,
Yes.
ring, 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 phone call, ring, 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 phone call, ring, 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 phone call.
What? She's gonna pick up her Poke gear.
That is probably the most obnoxious ringtone I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't choose it.
Ring, 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 phone call.
She's gonna
Tycho adds, I did.
she just glares at Tycho, then answers the Poke gear.
Yes.
As
Go ahead.
Hello?
1 minute.
Chris, you cut out. Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm here.
Did his own phone go off?
Okay.
No, it didn't go off. I was actually trying to find something.
Oh.
Okay.
So the ringing was a distraction.
How did you?
I couldn't resist.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Interesting. You can commune with me.
She looks into Tank. Okay. Does she recognize that this is the Nummel?
I'll say with that 27, you're able to piece it together. Yes, you are able to piece that this is the Nummel. And Tycho and Kemplar, with you guys in the vicinity, you're able to hear this conversation.
Word for word?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Are you Biohazard?
Biohazard. That's the name that those fools called me.
Then what is your name? What was your name?
I do not recall. All I know is I was the one chosen by the creator of the land. As to everything else, I'm not sure. I've been gone from this plane for some time. What are you all doing here? Are you part of those fools too?
No. We're here to find out what's causing the ground types in the desert to act strange.
That will most likely be due to his doing.
His.
The one nicknamed the Lord. The one working with those humans.
Lord. Did the Lord come from that?
And she points to the big tank Garland is standing in front of.
It was the previous house, before their next attempt, before the place was destroyed. I have watched. I have listened. I have grown tired.
Are you unable to leave this plane?
I am unable to leave this pool. But if you are not part of that group, then hold my advice. Run before that abomination touches you. Run. Run. Run.
And at that point, the normal spirit vanishes and the phone disconnects.
Oh.
Real quick, this is completely unrelated, but that voice changer made you sound like Kristen if she had an American accent.
Wasn't the intention.
So what the fuck is this voice that I talk in right now then?
The British accent.
I wonder,
British.
can I just say something? That was really cool.
It's funny because the British people say that the way I talk right now sounds American, and the Americans say that I sound British. Which one is it?
And the way people
They're
have said to
probably in
me, I'm
between.
like, and the way people have said I speak, I'm like a Frankenstein off and on switch.
Hey, and Sony, the way, if you're listening to this, the way I say Tuesday is funny to you, right?
Oh god, not again.
So,
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
anyway,
All right.
so
Anyway,
All right.
Any
okay.
who's and doodles.
As this happens,
All
as
right.
this group is happening here, Arlen and Ashlyn, are you two doing anything else there at the big tank at the moment, or what are you guys doing?
How's Fury been this whole time?
Fury
Because
is
she
just
was with Ash the first time she was in here.
Fury has just stayed close to you the entire time.
Good, because Ashlyn would have been staying close to her the entire time.
Yeah. So after that, oh yeah, Kempler and Tycho overheard that phone call with the ghost, right?
Correct.
So after that, the call ends, and Tycho is going to stand there for a few seconds before going. That was the creepiest conversation I've heard in my life.
Well, that confirms one thing. Something's in here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. They called it the Lord.
And then the abomination after.
Mm.
So probably an experiment gone wrong. I'm gonna let Cynthia know what just happened.
All right.
Don't you suppose this Lord was whatever caused that huge claw mark out in the hallway?
Most likely. And Gamplar is gonna move over to Cynthia.
Possibly.
Okay, Katrina's gonna hang up her poke gear, put it away. Then she's gonna press her hand to the glass one last time. Maybe even give like a bit of a silent prayer for the poor Nummel's soul.
Fair enough.
Rest well.
Puppet nods as you say this. Meanwhile, while this is going on here, Cynthia is actually trying to look over some of the devices in the room. Can't say I'm familiar with anything like this before.
Neither am I.
Oh, Kemplar, did you find anything? Find anything else?
Actually, Katrina just had a phone call with the Spectre of the Biohazard.
What?
Yeah, she's able to communicate with spirits. So, whatever was in that big tank was referred to as the Lord. But right now there is something that it called the Abomination in this facility, and it advised us to run.
I wonder if that could possibly be a connection.
I would put my money on it. That it's probably the reason why the ground type Pokemon are all running away.
Well, it is possible. Hey, wait. And at that point, Cynthia notices close to where hidden exchange. As this happens, Cynthia is going to rush over to where you are, noticing the computer that is there to the side. I'm sorry, I couldn't get one with a computer for the map. And she's going to begin to furiously type away. Maybe there's something.
Will go over and look over her shoulder.
Fair enough. There might be something on these records. Maybe we can find something on here. Let's see. Oh! Wait, there is something!
Aye. What have you got?
There's a video log. And she clicks it. And at that point, to all of you, right in front of the screen, there is a screen that appears right in front of the large container. And before you, there is a figure who appears. He appears on the screen, a large white lab coat. But underneath his coat, you can see, as he hasn't buttoned it up, you see what looks like a black suit. But what looks like a wetsuit of some kind, but is decorated and attached to by wires. You see that he's wearing a visor over his face, so you can't see a good look of his face. But you can tell by the body shape that it is a guy. He is currently sat in front of a chair in this very room that you see before you. And as he does, he adjusts in the chair, and he gives off a... Give me one moment. Let me get the right clip.
Okay.
Check.
Check.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it worked. It worked.
There we go.
There you
Works
go.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I had to get my voice mod. Thank you.
Diary entry ATTKL65. The day of the experiment is finally happening. The fact that after so many months of planning and preparing, it's finally come to this. We've acquired the next one ready, and thus we must now test if it is the first to commence the first triple fusion. Getsis somehow seems knowledgeable about this fusing. It's like he's done this before. It's scary to know how he was able to do such a feat. I wonder if he had help, though. In any case, to know that the subject will soon have the power of Groundzone on our side is going to help Team Lone Wolf's goal. I do feel bad the previous one didn't make it, but that little number wasn't strong enough, so taking its power and cloning it was a massive success. The host doesn't survive, huh? Well, that just proves the fact that humans deserve only the one power, and one true partner that can survive at their level. Master Lupine and Getsis have assured things will work out, but just in case it doesn't, then know that with this message, I declare that Team Lone Wolf will be the last one standing, and this time Getsis has backed the right team to win. And then we shall extract the Zekrom from the Mainectric we acquired, and whilst that happens, we shall acquire the next ones. We have word that the 3 candidates have appeared. The one for Tapu Fini, the one for Kabalion, and apparently there's news that the most recent one is the one for Reshiram. The day is approaching. All we need now is to find the last one, and this experiment to work. Then we can approach stage 3. I just wonder, though, if we can find the one that was taken before Getsis. The one that they call Curem.
Is there anything on the ground easily grabbable?
There's a few things.
Chris,
Like
can I just
what?
say, you like, that was so good. You really
Yeah.
okay, man.
Yeah.
The note is, by the way, look in
Like-
notes. The diary message is there.
What is
Thank you.
grabbable?
Oh, okay.
There's a few bits of wood. There's a few bits of wood. There's a few bits of metal. There's a few bits of glass. There's what looks like a broken
She's
half of
picking
a.
up the most decent looking sized piece of metal and is chucking it right at the fucking screen.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. You throw
After
it.
the clip, after the clip is over.
So as all of you are about to piece together or react to this, you just watch this ash. Hmm?
Oh wait. Oh hey, there's another fat boom.
As she like picks it up and chucks it, all you hear is, "You murderous fucks!"
And as you throw it at the container,
Ashley, keep your voice down.
as you throw this at the container, the container smashes.
Wait, container or computer?
She threw at the container, like where the big screen appeared in front of the tube. She threw.
So as you throw the container then breaks. As it does, another voice echoes into the room.
Container Alpha for Twilight has been broken. Acquiring new backup. Please report all contained assets and candidates to the lower chambers. Please move now.
And as that happens, Ashlyn and Tycho, you watch as the metal plate that's before you, that's before the large container, opens up and reveals an elevator. And as you do this, all the large cylinders in the room all descend into the lower floor.
Well, looks like we either go deeper or we turn back. Your call, Cynthia.
Well, she's going to look over to you, Ashton, to start with. I get that you're frustrated.
Breathing heavy.
Ashlyn,
What?
do you need to leave? I'm not forcing you to stay, but I know that you're getting frustrated. If you don't want to be here, you can leave if you don't want to.
I'm not leaving. Period.
The rest of you?
I'm not either. This is incredibly fucked up, and I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Well, I don't know about you, though, but what about your friends outside? Do you think it's best if we let them know the situation?
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to let them know. Arlen, can you send out a message to them?
Sure. Let me see if I can reach them on the boat again.
Yeah, as you are speaking to him, you realize that Arlen is looking straight back at the doorway that you entered in. Hey, remember when I said I was cooking?
This is really good. You're cooked.
This is a nice little appetizer to the main course.
Trust me, I'll say this as a heads up. The main course is waiting.
I'm getting hungry.
That's what I'm counting on.
I think this plan was half-baked.
Baked on what? Okay, so Arlen, do you send a message to Holly and to Momoko?
Yes.
Okay, what message do you send them?
God.
Shall we come back to this? Fair enough.
His hands are shaking.
Oh, there we go. Found trouble at the base. May Ned back up. Okay. So, moving off this for a brief moment. Holly and Momoko. Right now with you.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, let's go back to the others outside. If you guys need to step away for a tiny bit, you can do so for a few minutes if you wish, or we can carry on with this bit for a bit.
Yeah, while that goes on, I'm gonna get me some more food.
Fair enough. Okay, let's hide the
Get rid
others.
of the large.
I think that was the loudest I've ever shouted.
Hey,
Specifically for a D&D.
yeah. Hey, so, I think Brownie cooked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should see. Yeah. Check out the messages that I sent you via Discord. You'll see what I. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, I'll see. I'll mention that in a sec. Okay, so Holly and Momoko, as the two of you, so at this point you've watched the group go off, and you are currently witnessing all these ground types basically shivering at this point. However, you see that the Donphan and the Sandshrew are staring towards the northern area where your friends went. What do you two do around this time?
Caitlin, do you want to go first, honey?
I was just have like Holly kind of as she like looks at the Pokemon, she's also kind of pacing back and forth like with like in worry. It's like you think the others will be okay? I mean, they have to be. They were Cynthia, right? But what if they go into a trap? What if they're stuck? Oh, maybe we should go and check. But no. They said they'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Just stay here. Look at the Pokemon. I was thinking about the super scary base.
At this point, Momoko's gonna walk up to Holly. It's okay. They said they would be fine. Our job right now is to look after them. She looks over towards all the Pokemon that are shivering in fear. We said that we would stay here and look after them. That should be our main priority. I'm sure the others will be just fine.
You're right. I'm not panicking. Are you panicking? No, I'm not panicking at all. Are you panicking, Mochi?
As Raichu is currently watching the group at this point, you can see Raichu's tail beginning to spark.
Okay, enough of that.
Shit. He crosses his arms and sits on the sand.
Seems like someone needs an attitude adjustment.
At that point, one of the gentlemen then notices this and comes over to you, Holly, and goes, "Miss, are you all right? Are you concerned about your friends?"
Yeah, they've well, I know that I know they should be okay, but at the same time, where they're going is it's really well. It doesn't sound good, especially for Ashlyn, and she's been. I feel so bad for her. She's gone through so much in just a few days, and they will
As you're doing this, as you're doing this, by the way, Chikorita has just waved its leaf in front of you. It's trying to calm you down with a smoothing scent as best it can.
She's taking like then after that, she's just taking like hyperventilating breaths, like okay.
At this point, Momoko's gonna look back at Blossom and give a nod that says thank you.
Pika? At this point, the figure then looks and goes, "Do not worry about your comrades. I'm sure that they will be fine. You mentioned that they are with Cynthia, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to be perfectly fine. She is a former champion, after all."
She like the best champion, the strongest champion.
Well, I've heard rumors that she was incredibly strong. Took a lot for somebody to take her down, but I wasn't there to witness the fight, so I wouldn't know. But besides the point, Cynthia has been a great asset to us all here. I'm sure your friends are in perfect safekeeping. Plus, I'm sure that you won't be somebody to sniff at their skills for, concerning that Well, you've made it this far. I'm sure you've all in your travels had your moments, especially when you've got such a spunky little Raichu there. Yeah.
I don't think spunky's the right word right now.
Yeah. He isn't normally like this.
Well, I wish I could say I knew more of this myself, but I couldn't say much more of this. Still, I'm sure that your friends are going to come out perfectly fine. For now, if you can't help yourself, you can't help others. So just try to relax as best you can, even if it's just a little.
Yeah, you're right. If I said that I would stay here to help the Pokemon, and that's what we're going to do. She then like goes over to like the little to the Donphan. I was gonna say little, but no, Donphan is.
Yeah, Donphan's pretty freaking big.
Yeah, you never know. It might be small for its species.
That's true.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you got a good point. It could be a small one for a species, but otherwise it's pretty freaking big.
I don't believe it's that big, actually. Oh, it's 3'7", so it's about half Holly's height, I guess.
Still a heavy boy, though.
Still heavy.
Still
Yeah, it's still a hefty. Yeah, even so, it's still a hefty boy.
Anyway, Holly's then just gonna put like a reassuring hand on Donphan's tusks. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, I'm pretty sure whatever is troubling you, we will help you. And then you can go back to, well, doing all kinds of mischief.
As you're trying to say this, it's sort of reacting with speech, but it's still glaring in the direction of the north.
Sorry, it seems my phone has hit a checkpoint.
Well, you guys technically have hit a checkpoint. So, my ring, damn, you had 48 rings. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, so the Donphan's just there. It's just looked into the north. As the time goes... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She was just gonna wonder out loud, like, wonder what's causing them to act like this.
I'm not sure. At this point, Momoko is looking down at the sand shrew and kneels down in front of him. And places her hand on his head like it's giving it head rubs to try and calm it down.
Okay. As you do, it's not reacting, it's just still staring in the direction.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna keep you safe, alright? Got all those control.
It curls up into a ball.
And as it does that, it's just gonna rub Momoko's just gonna rub the little ball.
Aw. So sweet, you though.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like a calming rub.
That's fair. So, as you guys are having this moment, about 30 minutes pass by.
Mm-hmm.
The ground types do get a little more wary, and you see them gently backing up. As the three men are trying to calm them down, Arlen, who do you send the text to? Do you send it to both Momoko and Holly, or do you send it to one of them specifically?
I think I'd probably copy both of them in. So.
Okay. Holly, Momoko, as you're both looking at this thinking about what it's to do, all of a sudden, you both receive a message on your Pokegears.
At this point, Momoko's gonna take her Pokegear out and look at it.
Holly's gonna do this thing.
Yeah, get out your Pokegear, Holly. We got a message.
So, like, the moment she says it, she immediately like grabs it and flicks at the message. Like, not even like before even Momoko says anything, she just instantly grabs it.
Okay. As you do, you see the messages from Arlen, and you see the phrase, found trouble at Triple Base. May Ned backup.
They need our help. They need our help. Momoko, they need our help.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, they said they might need backup.
So,
Can't leave these, but we can't leave these Pokemon here. Sir?
Yes?
I got a text message from one of my friends in our group saying that they might need backup. But we don't want to leave these Pokemon here. Question is, would you guys be okay with taking care of the Pokemon if we decide to go out there and help them?
I mean, concerning there isn't much of a threat on this end, I'd say we might be a bit all right, but if you want to go and help your friends, then I'm sure we should be able to manage. I mean, with respect, I don't think these little fellas are going anywhere right now.
Considering the fact of how scared they are, I don't think they are either. Okay, Holly, what do you think? Go help them?
I think that's a good idea. But Holly then looks at Mochi, and knowing how serious this is, she then looks at the Pokeball that Sia is in. Okay, Mochi, you are going to stay here.
Sure. Right here. Sure. Right here.
I don't think he likes standing back here.
Mochi, I know you may not like it, but it's for your own good. I can't have you risking getting yourself hurt like that, especially when you just ran into a bunch of ground types. So I want you to stay here and look after the Pokemon here. In case anything decides to come and in case whatever's in that base decides to come out and scare them. We need your help to protect them.
Roll a Pokemon education check for me, please. Or actually, roll me Pokemon education or charm, your choice.
I don't think it matters because I think I can just roll Pokemon education as a charm anyway.
Fair enough. Go ahead. That's a dirty 20. Mochi looks at you, and as you see the lightning beginning to spark off him like he's trying to look as resilient, at that point, he just sort of, and at that point, he just sticks his tail in the ground and sits on top of it, almost like he's being some kind of watch there. He crosses his arms, but he's just watching at you at this point. It looks like your words may have had some effect. Not a complete, but something.
Thank you. I know you'll be a good job at. I know you'll be strong enough to protect them. And we'll be back soon, okay?
Don't worry, we'll keep an eye on him. And if anything comes awry, we'll make sure we get out as fast as we can. I'm sure your Raichu will be a noble asset to helping us, and he's a very strong little individual. As this happens, Mochi just sort of glances over, gives off a small smirk, very faintly, and just goes back to the same posture he was at.
Yeah, he definitely is. Don't worry. With him around, you can be certain that nothing will hurt the Pokemon here.
As his cheeks spark.
Now, she's now going to send out Sia.
All right. So you send Sia straight out, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. You send Sia out, and Soul.
All right. Momoko, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. At this point, Momoko's gonna bend down and grab Blossom and carry her in her arms. Ready?
Yes. Zia, do you want to lead the way?
So, Absol! And at that point, he begins darting up north.
Thank you.
I guess his response was absolutely.
Oh, you were doing so.
Bruh.
You know what? I'm not going.
Thean,
Don't worry.
please.
It's all right, Athena. Do not worry.
You said Thean, it wasn't Thean.
No, oh, I know. All I'm just saying is, don't worry. Brownie's got this covered in the next 20 minutes.
I was saying,
I was muted this whole time. You want the pan, right?
Please do.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, right, got it.
So,
That's why I said Thean, please.
Anyway.
yes, no worries. So, as the two of you make your way north, I'll say that you're able to make your way to the northern area, and you do find, basically based on what you can gather, as Absol is trying to pinpoint, he's able to sense something, and all of a sudden, as you're looking a little bit lost, Absol suddenly perks up, jarts in the direction towards where the base entrance is. Now, because you weren't with the group, you actually had no idea where you were going, but because of Absol's ability to sense disaster...
Oh, yeah!
Well done. You figured out the first part of this puzzle.
Wait, the first part?
Oh, trust me.
That's
You're able...
not a good thing, guys.
Yeah, because well, here's the thing. Absol sensed disaster. Why would Absol know disasters in this direction?
No, Absol's sensing.
It's almost like there's one looming in here.
Okay. So
Pretty
you
sure
both...
there has been a disaster there before.
That is true.
Anyway.
Okay. So as you both make your way to the northern area, you do see a broken part of a landslide and a large broken white door. Absol sees this and just immediately jets inside. Do you both follow?
Momoko's gonna follow in. Holly, you wanna go in?
Holly's practically shaking like a leaf at this point when she sees the door.
Absol! He echoes from inside.
We're coming! Or at least I
Holly.
am!
Holly is such a precious bean, though.
I'm coming, but oh, why couldn't it have been something nicer? Like maybe a flower garden or Pokemon Center or a nursery full of cute baby Pokemon, but no, it has to be an abandoned base.
I'm gonna have to carry you in there.
I love these two dynamic.
It's the scaredy cat in me. Can you get over it, please?
No, I'm good, but I don't think my legs are about to give out yet.
Oh, actually, question, by the way. Did anyone send a reply back to Arlen?
No.
No, we didn't.
Oh dear.
Would we? Or is it too late?
You guys didn't do anything about that message.
Yeah. Nothing's stopping you yet. If you guys are rushing in, then...
Actually, no. Holly will pull out a phone, she says, and then she'll goes and text back. We're at the base now. Please wait for us.
Okay.
Yeah, like question.
How long has it been between my message and Holly's? Out of curiosity.
We'll get to that.
Oh, goody.
Because it wasn't sudden. We'll get to that. So, you both enter, and we might as well have some reactions to this. So, as you both enter, You are greeted. I apologize by the sight of everyone here. I will sort out you guys afterwards.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let me get everyone off the map here. There we go. Okay, so Holly, Momoko, and Sia and Blossom, you both make your way into the entrance area, and you are greeted by this sight.
Oh, this isn't very good.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Why did you make us so freaking big, dude?
I made you guys bigger to match what the others were looking like, so I was just trying to make you guys big to the rest of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Don't
I'm
worry.
just wondering, that's all.
Sol.
Like, is there anything like of significance, like any rooms or any items that are flown about or anything?
If you want to
this
look for anything, if you want to look around for something, make an investigation check. Oh, no, not investigation. Use a intuition check.
Intuition. Okay.
Yep. Momoko, are you doing anything in this situation, or are you just looking at the area?
I'm just looking around the area right now. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for anything specific. Just looking to see like how tore up the place is.
That's fine. 5. Nothing out of the ordinary, I'm afraid, Holly. Things look too battered and bruised to make use, I'm afraid.
It seems like this place was completely trashed by something.
Really? This whole place is tore up.
Do you think this might have been what Ashlyn did, or
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what.
It's at that point as you two this, all of a sudden you see a large claw mark going right down the wall as you're both making your way inside for 20 feet of distance.
seeing this, Holly is like her entire like face just goes pale white.
Try not to faint now.
Yeah, Holly, roll me a D100.
She then like as a squeak is like, okay, I want to go home now.
Wow, whatever did this? Wow.
Oh damn.
Wow.
Holly,
77.
yeah. Holly, as you are about to get the chance to turn and flee or freeze in terror, you're able to muster a tiny bit of courage, and you're able to hold yourself for a little idea. Excellent idea, I'll take her. However, as you guys are looking at this, Sia is glaring at the mark.
Do you know what this is?
Sol, and jets further in immediately.
Is he heading in the direction of where everyone else is?
Correct.
Oh.
Okay, and at this point, Momoko's gonna follow suit with Blossom still in her arm. Holly, you coming?
Like she takes a deep breath and then immediately just like quickly runs like, wait for me.
Okay.
Well, he's such a precious bee.
So as Sia leads you through the area, meanwhile, to the rest of the group, because it's going to be some time before the others turn up.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to mute and possibly go give me something to eat while you're taking care of this.
Fair enough. Might take a few minutes, but we'll get to that bit.
This is why I wanted to know the duration, because who's willing to wait for them? Who's trying to go straight down the fucking elevator?
Yep. So at this point, Arlen sent the message. What are you doing? Because there's no response immediately yet.
Maybe we should give them 5 more minutes. They might be busy with the Pokemon they were looking after.
I'd say Ashlyn is just kind of leaning against the kind of computer desk thing. Like she's just sitting against it. She's got her arms folded. She's just dead quiet right now. She looks furious.
Anyone else doing anything?
Kepler's going to check and see how deep the elevator is.
As you see the elevator, you see it goes on and on and on.
So it goes way down.
Yes.
Into darkness. Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ha.
Whoa.
Katrina's gonna turn to Arlen.
If you... If you are worried about the others, you could always turn around. Go back.
Hello?
Aeon?
Give
He
him
might
a
be
moment.
thinking- I was gonna say he might be thinking of a response. Give him time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I'll speak up sooner next time when I'm trying to think. Yeah. As thing as that idea is, Arlen doesn't want to be the coward who backs out either. But
Well, while waiting to go with the others down the elevator, he's... is it okay if Tycho does a bit more looking around?
If that's what you want to do, sure.
He'll do that then.
Okay.
Someday, am I right?
Roll me one. I'll give you one more chance for an intuition check.
Oh, well.
Nothing of note you can see.
Okay, fair enough. That's my 1d6.
All right.
So I think at this point we're all just waiting for that response from the others.
Yeah, Ash is just quietly, furiously waiting.
Let me send them another message, see if they answer this one.
Yeah, as you are looking at the as you are having a look at your phone, after a couple of minutes, you do finally get a response saying they're at the base.
Of course.
I have one more question.
Sorry, you first.
Oh, I have one more question. If during all this waiting time, am I allowed to swap out a Pokemon? If not, it's okay. I'm just asking.
If anyone has any final preparations that they want to do, you have one more chance to do so.
Okay, acknowledged.
I'm fine.
Yeah, Coco's sitting this one out. She is shit scared. There we go.
Very well. Okay, is anyone else doing anything else?
Typical. I get a response just as I nearly finished the next message. They say they're just outside the base and coming in.
Well, then they'll be here any moment then.
I hope so.
Well, if we're waiting for
Wait a
them...
minute. Wait a minute. Who's watching the ground-type Pokemon?
Oh, that's
There were 3 guys there, remember?
Yeah, they are still capable. I was just trying to suggest if it was extra backup, but I'm not against the idea of extra help here.
If they insist.
As you are all there, by the way, a noise does bellow from the elevator.
Quietly tiptoeing towards the elevator.
Okay.
You're heading in.
No, he's just getting closer to the elevator, not going in yet.
Were we able to make anything out based on that growl, rumble, thingamabob?
You can certainly try.
Would that be... What
Pokemon.
education would that be?
It would
Pokemon
be...
education?
Yeah, Pokemon education to try to determine that. You're going to have to determine something quite high because of the distance. Oh.
You were saying?
Dang.
Damn, dude.
Okay, you know what? With
I
those
guess I'll do it
rolls,
as well, considering
yeah.
I'm also here.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't forget about your -3.
Yeah, I'll just roll it and then just take away 3 from that.
That would be 12.
12.
Okay, Ashlyn and Katrina, since you got lower than a 20, at this distance, it's hard to say what it was. Kempler and Tycho. I know what I said, sorry. You both know exactly what that roar was, as it's a very familiar Pokemon known to many, especially to those who know Red. That may have been a Charizard.
Hey, I was fucking right, bitches! Let's go!
Alright,
fucking
so
go.
Kemplar is going to take
Roll
out
me-
Pokedex.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Roll me a D100 to see if you can get anywhere with it first before you can get your entry. You need to get higher than a 50.
Oh, those are zero. Those are O's, not zeros. 1D100.
Oh dear god.
Well,
Nope.
He's scared
You
shitless, I guess.
That's nope.
Yeah, you try to insert Charizard, but the sort of the raw sort of like CHR. Nope. 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 Screw it.
No.
That.
Yeah, okay, it's Charizard. That was a Charizard just now.
Thank you.
Them.
A Charizard.
Well, now we know what might have. Well, now we know what might have caused that huge claw mark in the hallway.
Had a feeling it was one of them when you said it was a dragon, but not a dragon.
But that still doesn't explain how the fact that a Charizard is connected to this whole thing. Is it a wild one?
It might have been one of the subjects in one of these containers.
At that point, Holly and Mimiko, you arrive into the room with Sia.
Mimiko?
Mimiko. Wrong game. I knew I was going to do it. I knew I was going to do it once.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna do it.
So Sia comes into the room first and charges immediately straight towards the group. Momoko and Holly, you both rush into the room.
What?
The rest of the group, you see Sia, you see an Absol running straight towards you, and then all of a sudden you hear the sound of as you see two familiar faces running straight into the room at the same time.
Oh. Oh, welcome to the party. He says sarcastically.
We're here.
Oh, actually?
Sorry for taking so long.
You're fine. You got here.
He'll go over to Holly and pass that slip of paper that he found in the tube regarding regarding
Oh my
Cobalion.
god. I don't
Yep.
think that's a good idea.
I don't know if that's a good idea either, but it's happening.
We're doing it. Oh god.
Oh,
You're
I
trying
mean-
to send her screaming out of here, aren't you? Oh my god.
She
okay.
was already attacked by a lone wolf for having seer, wasn't
Yeah. Yep. However,
Time to
Okay.
make
however,
shit
there,
Alright.
however, to the knowledge, you didn't know why.
Yep.
Thanks, Floof.
No problem.
Oh no, I mean,
Holly, first of all, do not make any loud noises. Something is in this facility with us. I said be quiet.
You're handling this like shite, mate.
Sorry. Why are we still here then?
It has to do with the candidates. You might want to see this. And he'll hand Holly the that paper he found in the tube.
All right. So, Holly, as you are shown a piece of paper, do you read it?
Yeah, she reads. Shaking. She's shaking more than a fucking chihuahua.
Here we go.
Thank you, Floof. Yeah, Floof, thank you for this. Oh, well, I guess I have to do the
It's
trauma.
called relaying important information.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Anyway, so as you see,
Of
Holly,
course you are.
yeah, Holly, as you see this, you suddenly see a piece of paper. You see name, Absol, candidate, Cobalion.
Huh? What is this?
It appears they have been running various tests on the candidate Pokemon. Some have escaped, of course, and one of those escapees happens to be Sia.
Sia.
Absol turns
was-
to your direction.
When I found him, he was hurt. Is this where they kept you?
He nods slowly.
Oh my, oh no. Oh. She then looks around the room and sees the looks at the tubes.
Well, the funny thing is the tubes aren't here. There is just a large hole where each tube is, as the tubes have descended into the lower floors.
I know this is a lot to take in, but we are going to get to the bottom of this. And speaking of the bottom, right where a giant tube in the middle of the room was, is an elevator going down.
And we have to go down there?
There was a roar that came in from below. That of a Charizard.
A Charizard. Oh,
And
I
seeing
left-
as this was a lab of test subjects, who knows what they may have done to this Charizard?
yeah, Holly's not doing well. Yeah, hearing all this, she
Holly?
is hyperventilating.
Oh, that's great. Because of this information from Sia, I'd like you to roll me a D100 at disadvantage for me, please.
Thanks, Loof.
Oh boy!
Thanks, Loof. Actually, did I fail?
Do you want to fail on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay. Holly, the moment you hear the experiment word, you begin to hyperventilate and panic a little. You feel your breath getting heavy, your knees getting weak, your body feeling numb. Because you've chosen to fail this, and because of this, you take the worst part about this. Anytime
is
you're
she gonna
doing
pass out?
Anytime you're doing an action while you're in this base, you roll me a d20. If you roll lower than a 15, you take no tamer actions.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Which means Holly now needs to wait possibly a while to swap, heal, or do anything.
Thanks, Floof.
Hey, remember when
Look, I'm doing what my character would do.
Yep.
And I'm slightly taking like the fail immediately. I just figured like in this type of situation, like hearing all this, like Holly would like, yeah, no, she would not doing well at all.
The rest of you all the way at the elevator are now watching as you...
So you know the thing that cats do when they rub up against a person's leg?
Mm-hmm.
Susie's gonna do that to try to calm her down.
It does not work in the slightest.
Can Arlen see the effect that Tycho seems to be having on Holly at the moment?
Yes, the lot of you by the elevator are now watching and seeing the sight of Holly beginning to shake and quiver even more than what Coco was looking like earlier.
Okay. Arlen's just going
He's
to
just going to back away.
And I'm going to shove you back out of the way as well. In the direction you're already going.
Ooh.
Momoko seeing this is going to instantly hug you as well.
Oh. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
It's okay.
Can we please go? I don't want to be
Holly,
here.
Holly, it's okay. It's okay. Holly, it's okay. It's okay. I got you. It's okay.
Holly, do you want to hold my hand so that you don't feel quite so scared? And then Alan's just going to lean in a bit closer and say, if not, can I hold yours?
Holly like does this like she takes a deep breath and she looks at Arlen and then she like before like shakily like takes his hand.
Just doing what my character would do. You can't hold this against me.
No, I know.
No one is.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're
I'm
good.
just saying I was waiting for all of this. Well, since it looks like everyone's here.
Oh, but you deleted my character.
Whoops.
Okay, bye.
like then Arlen like Holly just immediately blitz out the room.
I'm going to take your hand. Bye. Okay, so Cynthia's going to turn to all of you and go, well, are we ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready. I've just been waiting for you to catch up.
All right. Let's see what the rest of this place holds.
Hey, Katrina's just going to eye Holly. And yet, just kind of narrow her eyes.
You can go back if you want.
No. I'm coming along.
You're shaking.
I'm scared, yes. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you guys go in there go in there.
I would go with or without you. Make the choice. I'm not waiting any longer.
Neither am I.
If you truly care about the Pokemon here, then you can come, despite your fear. Or you can run away like a coward and live another day. The choice is yours.
And then she's gonna go towards the elevator.
I said I was coming.
Then get a move on.
Momoko is going to look at both of you and Arlen and go, I'm sure there's something we've missed here, I'm presuming. Don't worry, I'm with you both too. We're not alone. Shall we then?
Yes. Lone Wolf, you sick bastards.
Now you ken why I hate them so much.
Mama didn't raise so big.
Oh, yeah, stupid baby, call like
Oh, what the fuck did you just call me? Mama did raise so bitch. So I'm gonna say like Holly like takes a deep breath and then she just grips on Arlen's hand even like tighter.
Alan's just going to give you a squeeze back and we'll both walk towards the elevator then.
Does she
Very
have like
well.
a death grip on Arlen's hand?
No, she just gave him like a little slight like kind of like a reassuring like squeeze.
No, like Holly having a death grip on Arlen's hand.
Yeah.
No, Alan is not walking over to the elevator going, ow, 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 ow.
No, she's not squeezing on Alan's hand. Like, super tightly.
Okay. Did I see Momoko move?
Shouldn't have done.
Yeah, you did. I moved her a little bit because I wanted to get her out from behind Blossom.
Oh, no worries. Welcome back. Okay, so everyone's heading to the elevator.
Yeah, I'm still in the process. I'm still in the process of getting my lunch, but still.
Yeah,
that's fine. Okay, well, we're getting close to a fun moment, I think. So I'm glad everyone's here. So, Momoko, are you going to the elevator too?
Yes.
Okay. So as everyone is in the elevator, there is a switch on there to the side of where Tycho is. It has simply one up and one down.
Since I presume the elevator is currently on the lower floor. From
right now,
it not being.
Let's just say there's no way to go up, so there's only one way to go.
Down, yep. So that's what he's gonna go do.
Okay. As you press down, the door slams shut, and all of you are now encased in this elevator. It is kind of claustrophobic with the Pokemon inside with you as well. and your mixture of feelings are echoing very clear to most of you. Frustration, fear, curiosity, maybe even questioning with a very big sense of what the hell. The elevator ride takes about 5 minutes to go down. Sorry, takes about a minute to go down. And then and the doors open up. And as they do, you all enter.
Oh, good. Dungeon crawling time.
You all appear where the light is, by the way. So you all head into that southern part down there.
Okay.
Are we scared yet?
Anxious.
Nah, I'm good.
Hungry mostly.
I am too in the zone to be worried.
I am hella invested right now.
Glad. Oh, because it's about to get fun.
There we go.
So, as all of you enter, you see a faint light where the tubes are, to the sides. They're not on the map, but they are there. As you enter, a whirring noise begins to echo through the room. For a moment, there's like static. Templar, you see when this is going off, there is like a button to the side of you. Do you press it?
Does the button have any words on it?
It just has a picture of a light bulb.
Guys, I think I found the light switch. Should I press it?
Turn it on.
Go ahead.
All right, Templar's pushing the button then.
You pushed the button.
Okay, so you're 100% pressing the button.
Well, 2 out of the 6 people were like, push the button, and everybody else was just like, don't do anything. I'm too scared to do anything. So, yeah, it sounds like we're doing it.
Very well. As you do, as you press the switch, there is something that begins to fill the room. There is a light that begins, but then all of you get hit with a very strong... You get a mixture of 2 different senses. As you take your footsteps in, you're suddenly greeted with the first thing.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, my God.
It's a bones. And
You see
razor blood.
this. You do get the strong sense that there is an eroding sense of blood.
Is there paranormal activity in this room?
Roll me a d20. Roll me a cult check.
D20?
Sorry, roll me an occult check.
Oh,
We're not talking about the movie, right?
sure.
Not the time.
Okay,
Sorry.
occult check. 25.
25. The moment you see the blood, you instantly begin to channel. There is nothing of the occult in this room.
There's no. I don't sense any presences.
Spirits?
Is that blood? So much blood.
Ashlyn just starts stepping forward. She's not waiting.
What the fuck they were doing in here?
Puppet.
Stop it.
Scout ahead. Hey, scout ahead.
Stop it. Where are you sending Puppet?
And you know what?
Hey, I'm gonna send Puppet off right. Maybe somewhere over here, or maybe just to kind of get a, just to kind of survey the area. Okay.
And
Wait,
Mom-
could you-
and,
Oh.
and
Or
Momoko
maybe
hearing
in the middle
and,
here.
and Momoko hearing Taiko's question, she's going to respond with, "I'm going to guess illegal experimentation down here."
All right. Could you just show me? Could you? One thing. Could you? 1 second. Could you show me where Puppet's going again? Because I missed it.
Okay. I want to send Puppet like maybe over here or here, just to kind of survey the area.
Okay.
away from zone.
Yes.
Okay, I have 2 questions actually. So first question, so the piles, which I thought were bones, are they actually dead bodies?
In the picture, they are corpses. Yes.
In the picture, they are, but I doubt that Chris actually has dead bodies down here because he didn't
I
tell us a
don't-
trigger warning beforehand about that.
I
Wait.
don't-
Is there?
There's only one way to find out if they are or aren't.
And finally, my second question. I believe, is this like the first time any of us seen this amount of like blood?
I played
Or
Doom.
any kind of viscera for that matter.
Okay. It's not, it's not Katrina's first time seeing blood.
Yeah, but to this extent.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's like a slaughter.
Tycho's never seen anything like this at all.
Anyway,
Okay. So, to sum up for this with the sense of the blood, first of all, does anybody move from this location? Does anybody see anything over the edges or anything like that, or are you all staying in this section?
Katrina's going to stay where she is until Puppet comes back with whatever, with his whatever he found.
Okay.
Tycho is going to actually have Susie scout out like around this this back area here.
Wait, to the back area, as in what? To the very back of the room
Like,
type of
right-
thing?
Right
back to the
here.
left.
you mean the
Oh,
side.
to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Templar's going to
enough.
try and discern what details he can just basically see all around him.
I'm gonna say
Alright,
Ashlyn goes to about here, but doesn't go any further for a moment.
Fair enough. Ashlyn, as you're there, I would like you to roll me a d20 for me, please.
Mhm. Do
Templar,
I take
roll-
the -3 from this or no?
You do, yes. And Kemplar, roll me a perception check.
That's a 4.
Okay, perception.
Wow.
21 there, okay. Ashlyn, as you are getting into the room, all of a sudden your foot kicks something. And as you kick it, you see what looks like the remnants of a broken Ultra Ball. And you see what looks like a skeleton of some kind. You are suddenly filled with a sense of dread as you have just kicked the dead body of a Pokemon.
Oh.
Never mind though what I said earlier then.
I was gonna say.
Hey, remember when you said Chris wouldn't go this dark and he warned you all? Now you know why.
I would have liked the trigger warning beforehand because you
Dark-
never mentioned
Dark-
He did.
this, but
He did.
He
did.
he said
I said-
blood.
I-
He didn't say
Yeah.
he didn't say corpses. But fair
Well, I
enough.
didn't.
Well, the
Darkrai
blood
ain't
had to
got
come
shit
from
on how
somewhere.
dark this is.
I mean, the blood
It's
has come
fine.
from somewhere. But yeah,
Not uncomfortable. I just would have liked the warning.
I'm gonna check because I think it was blood and viscera.
I have no idea what that word means.
Or
To Kemplar, with that 21, you actually do see the sense of something from your area. You actually do see the sense of something else around the floor area. There's a mixture of Pokemon and human skeletons.
Ooh.
Human and Pokemon skeletons?
Correct.
Well, I was talking to Skipper.
The great voice in the sky was agreeing with you, Kemplar.
Oh my god! Arceus, is that you?
Arceus is out to lunch.
Damn it. Well, maybe next time.
Could Holly call out to Cynthia?
Yeah, certainly.
Cynthia, I think we might need backup, or maybe maybe we need more help.
Considering this is the situation, I would be inclined to agree. Meanwhile, as Puppet has gone over, as Puppet does, all of a sudden,
The music isn't looping, the music isn't looping, the music isn't looping.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Puppet begin, all of a sudden, underneath Puppet, you see a rim of fire beginning to bloom underneath him.
Ooh.
And as it does, there is a noise that echoes. And as it does, the fire erupts around Puppet. While not actually encasing him, Puppet is not hit by the attack, as something then jumps out of the floor right behind Puppet. And now to all of you at the very end of the room, you feel heat brimming. You feel the room beginning to get warm. And then you are greeted. Let me figure out what music do I want to play?
Oh my god.
Bloodborne, Ludwig's theme.
No, I don't have
Ludwig the
that one.
Accursed.
No, I don't have
Might
that
get
one.
copyrighted on that one due to Sony anyway.
Yeah, I don't have that one. Oh, wait, I know what music I can play.
Or the Soulsborne OSTs owned by Sony.
Yeah.
No, it's Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is.
How about
wait a minute,
this?
Wait, what?
Okay!
As the fire begins to brim around the room, you feel your bodies beginning to warm up. Almost like the presence of something may have brought a sunny day to this dark room.
Oh shit.
This isn't anything but sunny.
And as it does, landing with a thud, shaking the very ground, the sound of the bones clattering, your body's beginning to struggle.
Oh,
what the?
Think we found
It's a fusion, isn't it?
think we found the biohazard.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Kemplar's going to speak now. They actually got more fusion devices!
What?
Ah,
What in the world?
Oh,
I'm going.
Who cares what this thing is? This
I'm
thing
going
is
to
taking
hazard-
care of.
It's not a Charizard.
What was?
I'm going. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that Kemplar can't scan this thing for his Pokedex, right?
Nope.
Figured as much. Okay.
Hold on, wait. What did Ashley say?
She said, oh fuck. She was
That's a good
responding to
thing to
something
find.
someone said.
Is it to Katrina saying what in the world?
It's gone from my fucking brain. She responded to somebody in something or whatever and was like, who cares about something? This thing needs taken care of, or something like that.
Oh yeah. That's no Pokemon. That's an abomination.
Okay. Is Puppet still encased in the fire?
There's a ring almost appearing. I'd say if Puppet wants to make a move to get out of there, I'll give you one chance to get out.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I have any. Let's see.
You need.
Could
Why do you need any commands to do this?
Okay. Would the fire surrounding him be considered count as a? Oh. Wait, there's solid walls and all other blocking terrain. Would the fire be considered a type of blocking terrain?
Right now it hasn't spawned. It's just a ring about to erupt, so no.
It has. Oh, he's not even surrounded. It's just beneath him.
So Puppet still has time to get out of that circle.
Yes.
Okay, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna have. Okay. I'm gonna have. Okay. I'm gonna have Puppet turn. I'm gonna have Puppet turn invisible and just book it.
I'll allow one opportunity to do it. Puppet seeing this is just nope.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
As you do, the figure glares at all of you.
Please, can we leave?
Okay. I'm gonna have. Okay. Does it look agitated?
Are you seriously going to try doing this?
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Are you going to?
Her Shuppet is in the room. She's not leaving without him.
Oh, I've been waiting on this one. Thank you, Aeon.
My question is the Pokemon here hostile? Or does it
Very
appear hostile.
Very hostile.
Oh boy.
So, in a word, don't try it.
All
I
right.
mean, you can certainly try.
Is it focused on us?
Yes.
No shit, it's focused on us.
All right.
If we stand still, it might not see us.
That only works in movies.
I'm sorry.
All right.
No, you're
All
not.
right. All right. Katrina just stares at that, looks to where Puppet was, then back in the elevator, then to Ashlyn. Everyone else. She just keeps a steady eye on the Groudon Charizard hybrid thing. And then just actually, do I have any items?
I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could be wrong, but I feel like, because I remember the tape, it might not be it might be a. Was it like a? Was it a tribrid? I know it looks like a hybrid, but I feel like there's gonna be something else.
It's I can only see Charizard and Groudon in that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I thought that hybrid meant more than just two things.
Well,
Yeah.
hybrid can include two or more things in it. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So you can have more than one piece of DNA in something and still be a hybrid.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's true. Got a point there.
All right. All right. Is Puppet currently invisible?
Yes. However, I will say he is about ready to do something, so I'd say if there's something any of you are doing, you have a moment to do it now.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have Louise pick. Okay. I'm gonna have Louise take out one of her baits. Because I have not used these much.
Tycho, roll me. Sorry, just one thing. Tycho, make an acrobatics check to try to take the picture.
Okay. Oh.
You get a picture of the base.
Oh, just not the entire thing, just the body.
Yes. All right. Del, what are you trying to do? You got one chance to do something, because I'm already giving you guys more than you should.
Oh, all right. Louise is gonna take out one. Okay, Katrina's gonna take out one of her baits and hold it up for the Charizard Groudon hybrid to see. And then she's going. And then what is her throw? What is her throwing range? 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and throw it over and throw the bait over over here.
So you're essentially trying to distract it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to roll the D100 to see if it's even going to pay attention.
All right.
Okay. I'm actually going to do it here. So, if it's an 80 or above, it works. 79 or below, no.
All right. I'll just put in a scribble to mark this as bait right over here.
Nope, it doesn't even look.
Nope. It glances to see it, and it turns to your direction after that. And as it snarls, humans.
It talks.
Talk?
Well, I mean, it makes sense, actually.
Reality.
Okay, it does not like us.
Are we? Who's in the elevator?
I sense Arlen has already booked it.
Yeah, Lily is just gonna like call out. It's like, guys, the elevator now!
Right, everyone, in the elevator now.
All right, so I'm going to give you all a moment if you are going to the elevator to roll me an acrobatics to get there. If you're not, you don't roll.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Templar will only do it if Cynthia does it.
Yeah, I think that's what I am gonna do.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Cynthia's move.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for
same
Cynthia.
here. Yeah.
Okay, you said acrobatics, right?
If you are going to the elevator. If you're not going to the elevator, then don't roll.
I want to see what Cynthia's doing before I even make that choice.
Okay. Now you said that Arlen already booked it?
Alan
Yeah.
didn't leave the elevator. He's
No,
Yeah.
the whole
Chris
time.
needed the elevator.
Okay,
Um,
well, Momoko's gonna go with them. So,
I've asked a couple of times in chat, half seriously, who's the closest to the button at the moment that takes the elevator back up?
Based off the angle of the elevator, Holly.
Cynthia, what do we do?
I'd be lying that this thing isn't something I don't like the look of. But there's no telling if we don't do anything here if we'll even be able to... What would even happen if it escaped?
You and I are thinking the same thing.
So we stand and fight, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm sticking around to do something. If this is too much, you can leave. I don't want you to get
I'm not
involved if you don't
leaving.
think you're taken.
This
I-
thing needs to be ended.
Right here, right now. Surely this is something far beyond our control.
This thing has murdered people. If it gets out of here, everybody's fucked. It's either we
Right.
take this down now, or it's gonna cause a havoc.
It's beginning to get closer. I'm
Right.
giving you all 1 moment. This is your last chance. If you're
No,
staying,
Ashlyn
you
is saying.
If these are the circumstances, then I'm staying. Then I'm holding my ground.
She's I'm gonna have Katrina stay and attempt to channel the hybrid.
I knew it.
Oh
before
my
we-
god!
I'm gonna.
He's within
Well-
range now.
I'm gonna have. Wait, can I have Holly like look at Arlen? Like,
Yeah.
she looks at him like with wide like there's like tears streaming down her face like. Oh, Arlen, what do we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is.
Did Arlen just pass out?
Arlen or Aeon?
Give him a minute.
Give him a minute. Give him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I'm having you guys in a moment. You guys have to think if you're fight or flight. You have to.
Yeah, and I was actually rolling something for myself to see what Alan would do.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Leave out the fire.
Arlen is going to give Holly's hand a reassuring squeeze. I'm going to hit the button for the elevator.
So he's just
And then I'm-
leaving everyone.
And then I'm going to dash off the elevator platform.
Oh, never mind. Oh, holy shit.
Holy
What?
And
That's fucking badass.
Well, now
That's
you
what
do-
I was rolling for.
well, now you do realize. Well, now you do realize that Momoko is also in the elevator with Holly.
You got time to jump off if you want to.
Well, somebody's gotta look at. Well, someone's gotta look after Holly.
All right.
Okay.
We're-
So,
Fair enough.
all right. So, Holly, as you felt the hand squeeze and you look at Arlen, all of a sudden, Momoko and Holly, you both watch as bing, he presses the button, and as Arlen jumps out, the door slams shut.
Like so she like immediately tries to like try and like gets the button like to try and open, and then it begins to like bang on the door.
And at this point, Momoko is going to grab Holly by the arm and shake her head no. I'm not gonna get that open.
The others, we can't leave them.
Right now, hey, listen to me. Listen to me really carefully, okay? Right now, my responsibility is to look after you. We can't, even though we can't leave them, Arlen made his choice. Can't change his mind. Okay? What we can do for right now is pray that they make it out of here.
The elevator
Whatever that
begins to
thing-
move.
Whatever that thing was.
I don't want to pray. I don't want to just stay here being scared. I don't want to constantly be looked after. I see a secret sort of door.
So,
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
okay. So confirming you want Sia to slash the door.
Yeah.
While the elevator is still moving up?
Yeah.
It started to move. He didn't say it went on full motion yet.
Yep. Okay. So, Arlen, as you'd have jumped out, and the rest of you hear the elevator move, all of a sudden, the door slashes open and you see Sia's horn glow as the door has been bust open.
And Holly is going to leap out.
Momoko's gonna follow suit.
I'm sorry, can we give Caitlin some bonus for that fucking roleplay? Please? Something?
You know what? You know what? For the context of all of this, Holly,
Mm-hmm.
negate the penalty that you got for your earlier roll.
Hey, let's go.
Hey!
Courage!
She's a brave girl!
Woo!
So, to confirm, as the elevator has gone up, with all of you still down here, you're all going to try to fight this abomination. You're going to... All right, so it is now time to face Grouzadon.
Oh.
And I would like all of you to hate me less as we're going to end tonight's session there.
That's fine. That's completely fine. No, I don't hate you for that. That's completely fine.
I looked at the time, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I looked at the time and I had a feeling as well. Do we at least want to roll initiative so we have turn order?
No.
What?
Ooh. Actually, you know what? Sure.
Yeah, because initiative, at least we don't have to do
Yep.
that next time, and it saves us time at
Yep.
the start, so we could just jump right in.
Well,
Alright,
also,
so just
to
for the
go
Pokemon that we have, or
for the ones that you're going to use. So I need you to tell me what you're going for. One other thing to quickly bring up, by the way, because Dell wants to use channeling.
Yes.
yeah. So
yeah.
honestly, let's wait until next session so that Dell can do the channel roll first.
Yeah.
And then we can go do initiative from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's fine. Actually, you know what? Dell, I'll give you the opportunity. I want you to roll the channeling now.
All right. Channeling.
This is...
Channeling.
Yep. And because
Okay, and
Floof and Lena didn't use their roll thing, I will be generous. Because of this one-off thing, because there wasn't much for this part here, you two can keep your re-roll thing. Just for one more session.
Alright,
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna need it.
Yeah. And
18.
and I have a question.
Yes.
And this is just for perhaps sometimes, if we feel like the Pokemon we have out is going to be much of a thing for whatever it is we're fighting, can we swap out our Pokemon beforehand?
Ooh, good question. You know what? Because of the context
why
of
you asked
things,
that.
yeah, I will say this right now. I will give you all the opportunity to swap your Pokemon before we do the initiative roll.
Right
So
then.
yes.
Okay,
So
okay,
and
well then,
Katrina rolled an 18 as well.
Oh my god.
Um,
So
That beats the DC of 15 to channel the target.
Yeah, thing is, you might be channeling it. That still doesn't mean it's going to be friendly.
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. My goal is to figure out what it's thinking right now.
You
Trying to
also
read its
become aware.
mind.
Oh, you also become aware of all of its moves, abilities, and capabilities. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh!
fuck. Okay, you know what? I guess because of Dell, I guess I'm spoiling this now.
No, spoil it next time.
No. You
Spoil
don't
it
have
next
to.
time.
You do not have to, Chris.
Yeah.
No, I said I'd give you
Oh,
one chance.
Well,
I said I'd give you
Dell's the
one
only one who
chance.
gets to know that. So,
Okay. You know what? Because Dell rolled the 18, I will be absolutely fair. You made the DC, I have to roll it. So what details do you have to know?
Oh, okay. While channeling a Pokemon, it may communicate its intentions, emotions, and motivations to you, and you may communicate similarly with them. Neither party may be deceitful in this exchange.
And you also are aware of moves, abilities, and capabilities. Okay.
That doesn't guarantee we're gonna succeed, though.
No? Okay, well, I'll be happy to tell you the other bits to know. So, capabilities. It has a movement speed of 9.
Okay.
It has a long jump and high jump of 2. It has a power of 8.
Fuck.
Let's see. And what else do you know? Moves, abilities, capabilities. Okay, so the moves it knows the following moves. Ember, Fire Spin, Heat Wave, Mud Slap, Magnitude, Mud Shot, Earthquake, and Outrage.
It knows multiple moves. Oh, okay. Can you slow down and repeat those?
Sure.
I only got Ember and Fire Spin.
Yeah, Ember,
Oh, goodness.
Fire Spin, Heat Wave. Yeah, it did work. Yeah, no, it said it worked. So, Ember, Fire Spin, Heat Wave, Mud Slap, Mud Shot, Magnitude, Earthquake, and Outrage.
I was
All right.
saying
Magnitude, Earthquake,
an outrage.
Okay.
You know what I was thinking to myself when I was first hearing the moves? It's like, okay, Fire Spin Ember, those are not too bad. And then I hear the rest, especially Earthquake.
Well, it's about to get
glad
worse.
you didn't bring Mochi with you?
It's about to get worse. Hold on, he's not finished.
Yeah, remember, you get to know the abilities. He has 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Drought was
He
one
ha-
of them.
Yep, he has.
Started a sun.
Yep, he has Drought. He has Solar Power.
Oh god.
Anybody want a barbecue?
And finally, an ability lovely called Prime Fury.
I feel like that gives a boost to its physical moves.
Well, actually, question, do you get to know, you know what? For the sake of the abilities, I'll mention this whole thing, because it's only fair. So Drought, the weather becomes sunny. Solar Power, the user loses a tick of hit points to give a bonus of 5 extra damage to its attack. And Prime Fury, when this Pokemon becomes enraged, this user becomes enraged and gains a +1 to its combat attack and special attack. Oh, what do you know? It's already annoyed. So guess what?
Okay. Nobody
Good
used
Alright,
taunt
when the Pokemon
ever.
is enraged,
Nobody used taunt
gain
ever.
+1 combat stage.
Actually, you know what? Better idea. Here you go. I'll make this easier.
And attack and special attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
here you go.
Are you gonna put it in chat?
We're
All
in
right.
Drought 2,
Now-
which means it has a stronger attack.
All right.
Yep. Here you go.
This might just be TPK.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you know how much power this thing has?
All right. I will say this right now. I will decide whether Katrina shares this info next session.
Okay.
So what do we think?
We're gonna
Yikes.
die.
I gotta be honest with you. This is dark,
Wait,
but
wait, Cynthia, like send out the fucking Milotech.
okay, never mind.
When it's sunny outside and water power is
I
weakened.
was gonna say we're gonna need somebody with rain dance to make that useful.
And as far as I know, none of us have it.
I don't think any of us have a rain dance. No.
We
No, Attila.
we
Holland has it.
No,
No,
Alan,
Alan has
Alan
sunny
has
day.
sunny day.
I
We've
have
got sunny day, not
day.
rain dance.
The only one with rain dance right now is all the way back at Morville City's gym.
Yeah,
damn.
which is tied.
So remember when we said we should come back and get back up? This is.
Yeah,
You had a chance to go back.
for the
You-
re- no,
you
for,
had-
for the
you could've
record,
gone back up.
yeah, for the record, I gave you the option.
No, I'm not
You know-
complaining.
You know,
Ashlyn
Ashlyn was
insisted
gonna
on
leave.
fighting this thing and possibly dying in the process.
Ashlyn wasn't gonna leave unless somebody like literally fucking dragged her. Honestly. So
Well, I was to point out, if we knew we were heading for the desert, and there was a TM shot back in Morville. Whoops.
I mean, I wasn't there for that, so
I'm
so
only taking the piss. By the way, I'm only kidding.
I know. So this is going to be a very interesting situation. Can
you.
Team Unity take down the mighty Grauzado? Will they be able to get out alive? Is this abomination the reason for the ground types going crazy? And what the hell is
Yes.
the history behind that stupid little message? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. So I'm afraid to mention, guys, that it's going to be a while before we get to this because I'm taking a break from D&D.
Hey, dun, dun,
It's
dun.
it's fine.
So if there is a possibility to get this up and running during that time, that's if. I will let it be known what's going to happen, but until then, boy, what a cliffhanger to end this season on.
Yeah, and it's me in the DM seat next week.
Indeed. So, with that said, perceptions rolled low. It's time for us to go. And to the music of Primal Groundon and Primal Kyogre's battle theme in the background.
If I had a nickel every time you said ground on today, I'd be a fucking millionaire.
Fuck you.
Isn't it ground on?
It's
Ugh.
Groudon. It's
Groudon, not ground on. There's no extra
Yeah,
N.
it's a weird name. It's just.
Either way, I'm going to go to bed. But anyway, we're going to wrap up this
Okay.
session here. So while my players are going to kill me, we'll find out what happens this. So until then, guys, it's goodbye from your Game Master, Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers. It's goodbye from Kristen.
Bye bye. We'll see what happens, I suppose.
Goodbye from Aeon.
I regret nothing.
Did I? Did I help well enough?
Yes, you did. Thank you, Aeon. I'm glad you're the one who suggested this image for me. Thank you, buddy.
Why do I hear the sounds of everybody else drawing knives? Good night.
I'm not. I'm perfectly fine.
Hey, I'm not throwing knives.
Well, let's see if the others are. Goodbye from Caitlin.
Say, hey guys, got any good suggestions for a new character name? I'm thinking I'm going for something different.
Goodbye from Floof.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Oh, got ourselves out yet.
Goodbye from Lena.
If you say we're gonna die again, I swear to God, I'll slap you senseless.
We're gonna die.
That was directed at Floof, honey, not you.
Oh, I don't. To be fair, you weren't specific.
Okay, but the next time Floof says we're gonna die, I'm gonna slap him.
Probably don't.
It's goodbye from Del.
Hey, we ride together, we die together. Boy.
And
It's
goodbye
all
from
about
Thean.
family.
Yes.
So, I may have accidentally been spoiled this session before we started. Aeon and I were talking before it began, and he kind of let slip about an abomination.
Why are we saying this in session?
I don't remember letting slip about an abomination specifically, thank you. I said several things.
You have. We did. To be fair, we were joking around quite a bit, so you probably didn't think about it too much.
Fuck.
Oof.
Oh
That's
well.
fine. We all do it. It's fine.
Yeah, he didn't say what it was, just that one existed.
Yes.
Certainty of
But-
death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
The new sale, the coffin.
Yeah.
See how
Reroute.
this goes.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
just remember, there's 7 of you and 1 of him.
Yeah, and
Actually,
he
hang
has
on.
earthquake
1,
and
2,
heat
3,
wave and
4,
can hit
5, 6,
everyone on the field.
And
8 of us,
magnitude.
actually.
And he has
Yeah,
magnitude.
don't worry about it.
Oh, you had one of those moments. Knock that off the 10 listed things that DM say.
What are you talking about? I did nothing of the... Oh, right, that list. Anyway, I will see you all whenever the winds may blow for a session again. And remember, my friends, I'll catch you all later. And remember that old proverb, everyone. You best roll high, because otherwise, it could mean
You might fucking
goodbye.
die.
Sure.
What Kristen said.
We might fry.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
That's fine. Goodbye, everybody.
Boy.
Oh,